Good night. ¿Qué te dice? Buenas noches, ¿no? Good night. Happy New Year.
You can't rely on the media as it is today either.
Oh, of course not. All the media in this country, radio, television, and print, is all owned by 5 corporations. All of these corporations that own the media are owned and controlled, and members of the Council on Foreign Relations sit on the board of directors. But you can trace that yourself.
Okay.
Remember, if you go down and you trace the ownership of a station or a newspaper, and you get to a corporation, remember that somebody owns that corporation, and it's usually another corporation. But when you trace the interlocking of all these things, when you get to the top, there's 5. And all journalists know that there's some things you don't write about, and you don't talk about, because you'll lose your job. And that's where the control is. And that's why they pay anchormen like Dan Rather $2 million a year. Because he doesn't question them. He knows that if he goes against them, he's going to lose $2 million a year. Do you think a man that looks pretty and sits in front of a TV camera for the 6 o'clock news is worth $2 million a year? No way. I don't care how long he works, and I don't care what he does. There is no job worth $2 million a year. That's why they pay athletes these fantastic salaries. I was listening to the radio the other day. They just contracted to pay one player on one team $6 million a year. Can you believe this?
And why is that?
It's the Roman circus. What does the emperor do when the people become restive, and when the people are asking questions, and when the people don't like the policies of the emperor? He sends them to the circus. He creates a circus. He builds a giant coliseum. And he begins to throw the Christians to the lions. And he has great chariot races and football games and basketball games, all to keep the idiots preoccupied with things that don't mean anything in the scheme of the entire world, so that they don't have the time to learn what the truth is, so they don't ever get smart enough to learn how they're being manipulated, so they don't ever question the emperor. That's why they pay a player on a football team or a baseball team $1 million or $2 million or $3 million a year. It is the Roman circus.
All right, outdoor crew, it's your into fishing, camping, and getting off the grid. Meet your new best friend, the Hunter Orange 25 quart cooler from Caddy Sports. This isn't your average cooler. It's remolded for max durability, bear-proof, and 20% lighter than other brands, so it's easy to haul whether you're deep in the backcountry or just sitting up at the dock. You'll get up to 3 days of ice retention thanks to thick, high-performance installation that means cold drinks, fresh food, and fewer ice to run, whether you're chasing muddy offshore or posting up at the campsite. Best part is 40 to 50% cheaper than the big name coolers, but still built to perform season after season. And like all Caddy Sports name brands, gear is proudly made in the US. So use code RUMBLE at checkout for 10% off of your order today. That's caddysports.com. Go grab the Hunter Orange 25 cooler and keep your next adventure ice cold.
They do not want your children to be educated. They do not want you to think too much. That is why our country and our world has become so proliferated with entertainments, mass media, game shows, television shows, amusement parks, drugs, alcohol, and every kind of entertainment to keep the human mind entertained, so that you don't get in the way of important people by doing too much thinking. You had better wake up and understand that there are people who are guiding your life and you don't even know it. And all American citizens, I think, have suspected something like this is going on. But we're all too busy trying to stay alive and live our lives. And after all, what can one person do?
The 5 things the UK government is quietly distracting you from right now. Number 5, digital ID is no longer a rumor. It's being tested, rolled out, and built into everyday systems. Banking, NHS logins, travel, everything slowly linking back to one ID you don't control. Once it's normal, it's permanent. Number 4, online speech is being policed harder than real crime. People question for tweets. Posts flagged as harmful, arrests for words, not actions. Free speech didn't disappear, it was redefined. Number 3, the NHS is collapsing in slow motion. Ambulances parked outside hospitals, doctors striking, patients dying waiting for appointments. Meanwhile, private companies quietly take over the gaps. Number 2, the cost of living keeps rising, but the money we're losing isn't staying here. Billions to foreign aid, global commitments, endless overseas support, while British families choose between rent and heating. Number 1, new surveillance and protest laws give the state more power than at any point in modern history. Cameras everywhere, facial recognition vans. It's control dressed as order. So what do you think? Are these problems separate, or are they all part of the
It's just a distraction. The system is falling apart. People are waking up and the elite know it. So what do? They give you false hope. They send you a savior so you stay stuck, waiting for someone else to fix it. But I'm not voting for anyone. I see it for what it is, a game, a distraction, a cover for the real plan happening behind the scenes. Meanwhile, you keep working, keep obeying, keep feeding their system, but no one is coming to save you. You are the creator of your own reality. They fear the day we realize our power. That day is coming. Stay sharp, stay strong. This is the Alliance.
Did you know the biggest threat of your retirement is not something that's talked about often? Our increased longevity in America means default retirement accounts like the IRAs, the 401ks, and the TSPs may not specific if you have over $100,000 in your retirement account. Get access to a free 2-minute report from Augusta Precious Metals and reveals the one step you can take to secure your financial future. Text SAFE SAFE to 35052 today.
You know what's crazy about social media? The government figured it out before we did. Long before we realized what this tool could do, long before we understood the power of reach, unity, information, and influence, they already saw it. They already knew, and they moved fast. They said, hold on, if black people ever figure out how to use this tool the way it was designed, if they ever use it to organize, if they ever use it to unify, if they ever use it to build a real movement, it's over. Game changed, system shook. So what did? They did what they've always done. They weaponized the distraction before we ever figured out the power. They monetized everything. They handed out platforms. They pushed certain people to the top. They created artificial celebrities out of chaos, nonsense, and clown behavior. Why? Because they knew if they could get us hooked on the money, hooked on the attention, hooked on performing instead of building, we'd never stop to realize the real power of social media has nothing to do with going viral and everything to do with bringing people together. See, this ain't the first time they ran this play. During the civil rights movement, they tried the exact same thing. They elevated a handful of black entertainers and athletes. They gave them status, money, and visibility as long as they stayed quiet. Some, like Muhammad Ali, refused to fold. He wasn't about to sell his integrity, his community, or his purpose just to keep a paycheck. But let's be honest, most did fold, most stayed quiet, most protected their lifestyle instead of their people, and that's all America needed. A distracted class of influential black voices to break the unity of the movement. Fast forward to today, they just upgraded the strategy. Now, they don't need one superstar. They can manufacture 10,000 influencers overnight. Influencers who won't speak on oppression, won't speak on systemic design, won't speak on community conditions, won't speak on the truth, because speaking truth might mess up their sponsorships, their views, their monetization, their followers. We become addicted to the machine, and the machine became addicted to keeping us distracted. And here's the wildest part. Now we got our own people defending the system, our own people fighting against us just to protect their online income. Just like back then, when prominent voices spoke out against the movement because their careers were on the line. History didn't just repeat itself, it copied and pasted. And that's exactly why nothing changed. We're living in the smartest distraction in modern history. A distraction so seductive, so profitable, so entertaining that people don't even realize they're being controlled. Social media was supposed to be the tool that helped us rebuild our communities, but the government turned it into the tool that keeps us too busy, too entertained, too divided, and too monetized to even notice what's happening around us. And the truth is simple. We didn't just fall for it, we embraced it. We traded unity for views. We traded purpose for clout. We traded power for performance. And until we recognize the playbook, they'll keep running the same play because it keeps working.
Hey, listen. The government shutdown is a distraction. It's not what's really going on. It's a distraction. We are at war. And what I mean by we are at war, we are in a spiritual war right now. The Bible says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and higher powers in darkness. We are fighting spirits. We are actually in a real war right now. And the devil is using the government shutdowns as a distraction to be able to come behind the scenes and destroy and devour any child, any human being, any relationship with God. Is going to test it. Families, homes, anything he can destroy, he's willing to destroy. And he's trying to use the time now because everybody's been distracted by this government shutdown and not thinking, let me, talk to God and see what he's saying. But we are at war. A spiritual war. Get on your knees, pray, seek God, and get directions from him and continue to let him guide you. But this government shutdown is only a distraction. I promise you. It's way deeper than what you think.
Everyone is distracted by the government shutdown. There's something deeper taking place. A systematic dismantling of every single policy that ever gave black people a fighting chance in this economy. One of the first orders of business for this administration wasn't about helping the middle class or feeding the poor. It was about removing DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion. Gone. Not only did they gut it from federal policy, but they're pressuring colleges and corporations to follow suit. Why? Because DEI gave us access to boardrooms, to opportunities, to contracts that were once reserved for everybody but us. And it doesn't just stop there. Look at what happened in October of 2025. The DBE program, the Disadvantaged Business Enterprise, which was one of the few ways minority-owned businesses compete for government contracts, it's now been stripped of race and gender. That means the very program meant to level the playing field just became another system that favors those who already hold 80% of the contracts. White men. Black people, we get about 8 to 9%. It's not equality, that's economic erasure. Then look at what they did to the Fearless Fund, a venture capital firm that dared to invest in black women because less than 1% of venture capital goes to us, and they sued them for discrimination. Now make that make sense. Now let me tell you something, this ain't random, it's strategic. When you look at the Fortune 500, over 85% of CEOs are white men and fewer than 1% are black women. It's not because we're not qualified. It's because a system was never built for us to lead it. So what we're seeing isn't just a government shutdown, it's an economic lockdown on black progress. But here's what they didn't count on: us. They effed around and gave us AI, they gave us the internet, and guess what? We got each other. So while they shutting their doors, it's time for us to build our own, because only 3% of businesses in black communities are black owned. That's why our dollars don't circulate. Not because we don't have the money, not because we don't want to do business with each other, because we don't have enough businesses to do business with each other. It's time to change that. Start your business, support your brother, support your sister, and let's circulate the black dollar. And don't think you need millions to start. You can literally launch a business from your laptop. We got more power in the palm of our hands than they had when they put the man on the moon. Start a digital product brand selling your expertise. Offer virtual services like social media management and bookkeeping. Sell AI generated art, journals, or template online. Create affiliate income by sharing products that you already use. Or start a small home-based business. Baking, tutoring, cleaning, consulting, whatever gift you have, turn it into income, because history is repeating itself in real time, y'all. But this time, we have the tools to fight back differently. They may have the power, but we got the people. We have the brilliance. We have the resilience. And when we unite our dollars, because that's the biggest threat to America, Negro unity, there's nothing that we can't build. Now drop a black fist in the comments and share.
Y'all right now. This whole Venezuelan capturing the president thing, this is a distraction. We not slow. Where the hell is them Epstein files? Arrest the president of this country. We not slow. We see exactly what y'all doing. Y'all trying to distract us with this big headline of y'all capturing some Venezuelan president. Just a few months ago, we didn't hear nothing about no Venezuelan president. All we heard about that we was creeping toward impeachment, and we was creeping toward this man going to jail. That's all we want to hear about right now. We don't want to keep hearing about no Venezuelan president. That's cool if he was trafficking stuff that y'all got him locked up. Okay, just another prisoner that you need to put in jail. But let's circle back at the beginning of the list, because we know whose name is at the top of that list. We know who need to be captured. If it was the other way around, if the Venezuelan president would have captured our president, I wouldn't even do nothing. I wouldn't even be
Now,
Grand Rising.
nobody now. Hey, got the goodie mob.
Grand Rising.
I know that's
my
right.
people. Grand Rising. Yo, I had to play that because, yo, they've been telling us, all these rappers been telling us for years. That was in the early 90s. That was Goody Mob.
Wow.
And if anybody ain't listened to her that song, for all the newcomers, all the young folks that don't know anything about that song, that's Goody Mob and that Cell Therapy, go check it out. I'm telling you right there, they tell you everything that what's going on right now in that music. And
Fact.
right now, I want to touch on one before we get into Q&A. I want to touch on this because there's a lot of distractions going on and it's a lot of deception. And right now, about this Migos and Quavo situation, Quavo and Takeoff situation, you know what I mean, right there, that was full blankly that these people set that up. They know this was murder by numbers. Everybody that's been waking up right now is
The
really
nigga that got
Takeoff. They seeing it what it is.
the nigga that is married to
That's Offset.
Yeah.
So Offset
Offset's married to Cardi B.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also,
yeah.
Off, yeah, nigga.
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
it was
Takeoff. That's what it is. Takeoff.
Yeah.
They call him Takeoff.
Takeoff
Yeah.
was murdered. He was murdered. He was murdered. And
Oh,
everybody getting all different type of information and all this shit. But it's clear as day. It's simple. It's not nothing to trying to figure out. Only thing they doing is confuse you with lies. Because they trying to cover up. They trying to cover up the guilty. You know what I mean? And this was an orchestrated hit, and Takeoff knew his number was called. He knew it. Now, for people want to say, well, he was quiet, he wasn't doing, cause he knew. He knew. These people know. These people know what's going on. They know who they sold to. They know. And a lot of these, like I said, a lot of these fucking bloggers, now you got a lot of young bloggers. Now, I don't want to just take away from their information or anything or nothing and trying to discredit them, but they not still looking at the real picture of this. This is all demonic, and it is selling of the soul, because Amigos sold their soul long time ago. And what I'm finding out, they sold their soul to a witch. And
I'm thinking that that the evil's collecting on their souls to keep their damn power going because their power running out.
That's it. You right.
And
that's it. The door is shutting on them.
That's
and go ahead.
And Quavo, and you didn't see Takeoff on Drink Champs. That ain't that shit ironic though. And then next
Takeoff was on Drink Champs.
No, he wasn't, my nigga.
It was him and Quavo.
It was Offset and Quavo on Drink Champs. Takeoff.
Yeah, you're right.
And then all of a sudden this shit happens, bro. Like you
No,
gotta think
nigga,
about that shit, bro.
I'm saying I said it differently now because it was.
Well, it was. I mean, you see, it was all it was science pointing at something was about to go up, because all the ones now they broke up. Then now Quavo and Takeoff is coming together and trying to make new music. And then Halloween come, and Halloween is the devil's day.
Who's though?
Satan's day.
Like they don't know.
And now you hear about Takeoff is dead now. And then now you seeing
they said the altercation.
It was a setup.
It was an altercation, nigga.
It was what?
Arguments got started.
That's what they said. That's what they said. That's what they said.
hospital, they gonna
But
survive.
who started that shit though? Think about it.
Who knows, nigga?
It was
You wasn't there, nigga.
Quavo started the fight.
Hey, man. Hey, we understand. We just trying to get down to, you know, because right now you can't take the news and you can't take what you hearing off the mainstream media for truth. Cause them motherfuckers, I'm telling you, the rabbit hole is so fucking deep. Like I said, they got all these motherfuckers that knows about this and plays a bigger key part in the assassination. Then, like I said, you got news anchors, you got witnesses on the side that is in the circle.
That's right, though. Anybody still listening to mainstream news is lost.
They
That
gonna
shit
get
been dead for
they in
years.
the circle. Yeah, they in the circle. You know what I'm saying? That's what the news was created for, to keep us so distracted and doing what they want us to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was built to do. You know what I mean? To keep us fucked up in distraction. And right now, everybody is having, you see how everybody is really, you know, is getting really in their feelings about this, because, you know, it's so much shit that's coming out on it, and we still missing the real loophole of the situation. That Offset and Amigos, they sold their soul to Satan.
That's just like Kanye. Kanye, the media trying to downplay Kanye ass like he got a motherfucking milk problem. Kanye knew exactly what he fucking damn doing. He dragged them dirty ass motherfuckers by the horn out. And see, motherfuckers that don't understand both sides of the fucking curtain, because see, the curtain is the line of truth. It's the shit that lies on both sides of it that you got to fucking add up to make it line up with that damn straight line in that damn curtain. And see, if you don't understand what's going on both sides of the damn curtain, these motherfuckers hating on Kanye ain't got a goddamn clue about what the fuck's going on.
Yeah. You know, Kanye, he's a hurt man right now because, you know, he lost his world, his mother. You know what I mean? And like you said, Dickie, they probably tricked him into thinking that it would be somebody else in his household or somebody else closer to him, and he never thought that it would be his mother be sacrificed. See, because you see how Kanye West was so happy when he was making his millions and his mama was around. That man was so happy. You go back and check out them earlier times of Kanye West and his mother. Dude was, man, he was on top of the world. But when he lost his mother, that everything changed.
But you know, Kanye told it on stage one damn night. Said he sold his soul to the devil, and it really was a dirty deal. But at least it came with some nice toys and a fucking Happy Meal.
Yeah, he said that.
That's what he was talking about when he was signing that contract with that record label.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he meant by slavery is a choice nowadays.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they all get set up when they first sign that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because it's demons on them contracts.
Exactly.
Like you said before.
If you don't sign, even though you don't sign it, you take it home with you. And like I said, I had confirmation from Lexus K. Tyler. You know what I mean? Because before I was hearing about these contracts way before that you hear other people that been in the industry that signed contracts and was talking about that these fucking, you know, you got these demons on it. These fucking record executives, they put these fucking demons on these contracts. You know
okay, what you think about when they want to you know what I'm saying, like, hey man, I got to get out the struggle. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got to get my mama a new house. You know what I'm saying? I got to do this for my family. You know what I'm saying? There's people out here that is really struggling in these streets. You know what I'm saying? And I got to do everything that's possible to help my family out. What you think about that, bro?
So I mean, what you saying? Like, or what you taking a deal? Is that what you saying?
No,
about,
I'm just saying, like in general. Like, in general, you can. It's like you can play the pipe, like you can play the game, but know who you are. So basically, I see what they do, but at the same time, I'm gonna be true to my morals. But at the same time, I'm gonna get this money, and I feel like a lot of them do that, but then they get lost somewhere in between.
Okay,
Hey,
well, this is what I'm
Brian, I'm
finna
gonna
tell you.
chime in on that.
Look, this is what I'm finna tell you, bro.
You gonna take it first?
They don't give you no choice. When you first get in that motherfucker, when you sign that contract, it's all gone and lost, man. It's all lost. All these,
Exactly.
I'm telling you, it's a one-way street. It's a one-way street. And these, like I said, when you come in, they offer you this contract and shit. Most people, like you said, they hurt and they broke, and they got to do something quick. So they don't go through the contracts and read it, and they just hurry up and sign, and then I got money now, and woo. And they fucked up from the door, because you got, I mean, when you go and put your John Hancock on something, you have to read it, because you don't know what these motherfuckers is in the
Put this way. If a person offer you $100,000 deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you thinking like, damn, I work a 9 to 5, you know what I'm saying? I'm only getting paid chump change. That shit sound good for the average person. But your product that you what you signing that deal to, these niggas gonna get paid way over about what your shit come out as.
Yeah, but from the door, you sign your soul away anyway from the door. You know what I mean? That's a 360 deal.
Well, look
And
at Bryson
I don't know
Gray.
if nobody even know about a 360 deal. 360 deal is a slave contract. You probably get 4 cents off of each fucking record. You know
Why
what I
you
mean?
think Slave tattooed Slave on the side of his face that time?
Yeah.
He was letting everybody know, when you sign these contracts with these fucking record labels, you become their slave.
It's all Satan.
That's why he put Slave on the side of his damn face that time.
Yeah. It's all
But
Satan.
the fucked up thing about it, y'all, the fucked up thing about it? It's like we all living in these times right now where we feel like, damn, how can I come up as a trill nigga? And it's like you got so many motherfuckers hating on you. And then it's like, damn, do I have to go the dirty way? You want to keep the clean way, but how can you do it in a responsible way?
Well, I'm just gonna tell you, bro, we cannot.
Carl McDonald done it. Bryson Gray done it. Whole lot of other rappers doing it. They ain't signing no contract. They just putting their videos and shit on damn YouTube and see what the hell it get them.
Exactly.
We can't work with the system no more. We cannot work with the system no more, because if the system shows that it's been failing us, and a lot of our melanated people is dying for this rap culture. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's this system must go, man, for real.
Well, check this out. The rappers that talk about fucking bitches, sucking dick, killing one another, they got record contracts. But these motherfuckers is talking about what's going on in the world and making some nice rap ass motherfucking damn music with it. They got to get their shit the hard way through YouTube and Spotify and music. They getting their money that way, because they ain't signing no motherfucking damn record deals.
Yeah.
And guess what,
They
though?
getting their shit the
Those
hard
are the
way.
ones.
But they getting what they need to survive.
Exactly. And it's when you follow your life's paths and do it the clean way, is when you reap rewards, when you don't have to worry about your brother or cousin getting murked because you done signed the contract. And I feel like, honestly, both Quavo and dude that's married to what's her name, Cardi B, I feel like Offset and Quavo set that up, and Quavo out there crying, feeling remorseful because dude didn't want to come back to the Three Musketeers stage with them. Like, they all broke up, and he Offset didn't want that to happen in the first place, but he went and did his own thing. He was like, I'm gonna be
But hey,
straight.
sweetheart, you gotta understand one thing though. You know what I'm saying? It's more to it than any one of us that we can all talk about. We all can speculate, you know what I'm saying, about everything that's going on. But at the same time, nobody know the true story about brotherhood and about like what they really going through. You know what I'm saying? We all can look at the social media and spectate and say like this and that and other. But at the same time, you never know, because I know people that hating on me, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Nobody understand like what really goes on in these streets. You know what I'm saying? That's facts.
But the one thing that I can say for sure, hold on, wait. The one thing that I can say for sure, you're right. I don't know the dirty details about Migos and what happened with their contracts and the dealing and what actually happened to Takeoff. However, just like Dice Game said, when you walk into those doors dealing with the devil, it's a one-way street. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. What's his name? The dude with the cornrows that passed away not too long ago. Alexis K. Taylor be doing readings on him. What's his name? Yeah, Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle. He did it clean. Yet and still he knew his path he was walking. Yep. Now this is me talking with my downloads.
Yep. Right.
And I can only speak on that. Because that's
hey,
truth.
Sweetheart, we all got our past.
No. Let me finish though, because I can only speak on facts. Right now, with my personal life path, it has nothing to do with music. But if your life path is what you love to do is music related, then you can do that. Just like with myself, I'm in herbal healing. I'm in talking and teaching with people, teaching people things. So with me doing that, I have been reaping blessings.
But that's powerful.
And positive benefits.
That's powerful though. That's powerful because at the same time, I feel like we all get it misconstrued in this world. We all got to help somebody. When you see another nigga falling, or you see another female falling, another guy falling, we supposed to help each other. We supposed to help each other grind in this world. But I feel like somewhere in it all, we forget how to help each other. It takes a village to raise a child, right? We all childs until we grow older, right? Where's our village? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel
like that's necessary, but you can't leave the village and go wander in the woods and play with the devil and think that you're not gonna get got.
Now I see what you're talking about. When you want to make it mainstream, right. I see what you're saying. Because when you want to make it mainstream, you have to deal with that craziness.
Yeah, you have to. So that tells you if your favorite rapper, your favorite artist, your favorite actor and shit like that, they all dancing with the devil. They dancing with Satan.
That's crazy, man. That's why we need to make our own mainstream.
Here's the kicker. Now they under their control. I mean, they under they fucking they slaves now to the industry now. So now whatever the industry tell them to do, or if you got to do something for them, you got to do it. If not, you know what I'm saying? They gonna take everything from you, jail, or they're gonna murk you out. And when I found out years ago what these entertainers was actually doing on the side, not just, you know what I'm saying, making new music and going to shows and, you know, going to parties and shit, they helping them fucking shipping children and women and shit all over this country. They sex slaving like a motherfucker. And babies being fucking sacrificed. Kids, look, when I found out 10 years ago that Walt Disney World was fucking missing over 35,000 children in a 10-year span, and nobody questioning, and nobody's reporting on it, and nobody's saying any fucking thing. Oh, we got a problem now. We have a big fucking problem, and the entertainers, they doing it. They helping them do this shit. And
how you ever heard? I don't want to cut you off, bro. Have you ever heard of? It's certain people out there that got the keys. It's certain ones out there that got the keys. And what I mean by got the keys, they have the keys to other people. If you gonna make it or if you ain't. It's like if those certain people out there, they got the connection, you got the keys. If you got the keys, you got the keys. And if you're not a part of that group, it's like, damn. So now what are we? That's what I'm saying. It's so hard in this industry to make it because it's like you got the ones that got the keys and you got the ones that have. It's like the have and the have nots.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this, brother, and Denzel, we talk a lot, brother. they can have that shit because
Yeah, they can
really
Yeah,
have those keys. We
they
can
can
make our
have
own
that shit
keys.
yeah, the only
because
damn key out, the only
I
damn key I want is
taught
my
myself
damn
this.
key.
Yeah,
That's the
I
only
taught
key I
myself
want
this.
is my key. Fuck their keys, I want my damn key. I don't want their
They
damn
can
key.
have
I
this
want
shit
my damn key.
because they like I said, you know, right now we in the age of Aquarius, the age of enlightenment, and Quavo know this gonna backlash on him. He know this shit. You know what I mean? You can't be in this era, in this age right now.
All darkness come to light.
Yeah.
All darkness come to light.
What it's doing. That's what it's doing. And then you don't know. Now you got all this fucking this juice they've been putting in people and shit. You know what I mean? Now that it's changing these people's DNA, man. It's changing these people's DNA. And it's locked you out of getting that God energy. It's blocking you out. And these people some of them don't even know it. They just like, you know, they like just like an empty shell walking around this motherfucker. Cause they put something in their body that, you know, your body don't know what the fuck it is. So what your soul gonna do? It's gonna leave out that motherfucker because it's thinking it's in something that it can't recognize.
Hey, Dave, let me say this and I'm gonna let you finish. I watched some damn intel the other day about these motherfuckers that done took the shot. Now it's getting to the place. It's done been them long enough. Now all this shit's happening. It ain't safe to be around these folks. Cause these folks could start making you sick.
You're right. See, me, you know, me, Dickie, we've been doing this for a long time, and we, you know, and first thing I want to say, I want to congratulate, you know, the goddess, you know, Michaela and Rosie Bot, you know what I'm saying, for their new channel, you know what I mean, and they've been putting it down, you know what I mean, and please, you know what I'm saying, go when they got a live posted up for tomorrow. Please go check them out because they putting down some true knowledge and it's very helpful. It's very helpful. And we you know, we don't charge nothing. We don't do none of that. This is all love, and we help each other out trying to spread awareness. So, you know, our youth or somebody, you know what I'm saying, that is confused and don't know what's going on, they can come to this platform and find out what's up, because when all this shit take a nose dive, it's gonna be a lot of people confused and don't know what's going on because they sat back and I know everybody done heard something about the Illuminati, they done heard something about this information, but they sat back and thinking, oh man, it's some old bullshit, you know. But this shit is real. We're in a spiritual war. And you seeing Satan and you seeing these demons is taking our peoples up out of here. Because
let's not forget Revelation. Yeah, let's not forget Revelation is almost over with.
Yeah. I was just talking about that earlier.
Yeah, Revelation is almost over with.
I was talking about that just earlier with my wife, and I was like, man, we probably, you know, we just probably just waiting to shit to start crumbling, but it's crumbling now. You see the truth is starting with the industry. The industry is being, you know, you seeing rappers that's getting signed, and especially like Gorilla. I don't know everybody know about Gorilla. She signed with Yo Gotti, and they got a dispute right now with the music and her somebody that made the beat and wrote the song. They having a dispute about this shit, but I put it together. Spirit telling me that they trying to get her in with her in and sacrifice her. I'm telling you, this is fucking sacrifice season, baby. And like Dickie said earlier, they running out of fucking time. Because the planet is changing, the planet frequency is changing, and these fucking reptiles, now I know I jumped from one thing to another, But I'm just trying to, that the ones that don't know that these fucking platforms ran by fucking reptilians.
Just like you said, how Takeoff, you said he died like 2 years ago in that car wreck, and you think it's a clone. You know what I'm saying?
Offset?
Clone.
You mean Offset?
It was Offset or Takeoff?
Offset.
Offset. Yeah. My bad.
He
and it's something about Kevin Hart was in a damn accident too, and they think that motherfucker's a clone now because they said the damn wreck should look like he killed his ass.
Hey, I won't doubt nothing. I won't doubt nothing they've been doing. You know what I mean? So right now, like I said, I tell you, it's the age of deception. And I just have some few things, and then after that, man, we can go on a Q&A or whatever. I just have to get this out because I mean, it seems like people still missing the whole fucking setup. You know what I mean? I know, you're gonna list the different fucking people's information and shit like that, but if you've been on this shit and been knowing how that this gematria, how all these numbers add together up, and Quavo is his gematria is adding up with Takeoffs, and you know what I'm saying? People it's still missing that the devil needed his due. He was up, and really the Migos had to come up with some type of sacrifice or some type of ritual or something. They had to come up with something because their number was up. They got a 10-year span on their contract, and it was up. So it tells me that Quavo just took advantage of the situation because he know they had to produce something. So he took out. Is that his nephew or his cousin? Do anybody know?
I don't know.
Because I keep hearing that's his cousin, and I'm hearing that was Takeoff with Quavo nephew. I'm just getting all fucking really confused answers about that. But
Quavo
all I know, they were family.
Takeoff's nephew. Yeah, they was related. I think Takeoff was Quavo's uncle. I think Quavo was his nephew.
It was his what?
Article saying that Quavo was basically, you know what I'm saying, his uncle. Like it was cousins type shit.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's what I was hearing. And it tells you that he didn't love him. You know what I mean? That show he didn't love him. And you could tell the shit was staged. I mean,
wasn't Quavo the youngest though?
Huh?
Isn't Quavo the youngest? Oh wait,
Takeoff. I think Takeoff's young. He's 28.
Yeah, Takeoff.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but some people have been saying they was seeing, Takeoff. He was sitting down. He was quiet. He wasn't mingling. He was nursing a drink, and I'm hearing so much shit. But when you look at that video, you seen how it seems like you see Quavo, he was kind of like seemed like he's trying to start an argument, and then all of a sudden the cameraman blocked it a little bit. Then all of a sudden you see some muffling going on, some scuffling, and then all of a sudden you see people running, and then the cameraman looked straight at Takeoff, and he was pretty much walking away, and then all you hear gunfire, fire. So to me, it looked like it was all set up, a fake argument. They lowered that man in there, and nobody else seemed like they got shot, even though they saying they got a girl or somebody got shot, but you don't see it. You don't see nobody in the hospital. They're not showing none of that shit. On that we seeing that this man got shot by 2 different fucking guns, and there's a crowd of people around him. And what they were saying that the shooter was shooting recklessly all around the room. He wouldn't have been the only one that got shot. it'd been more people that got
Well,
shot.
here's the damn thing about it. If ballistics say he got shot with 2 different guns, that was 2 fucking shooters.
Facts. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just facts. If it's 2 different, if ballistics says 2 different guns, 2 different ballistics, it's 2 different shooters. Somebody else is shooting. Are they lying? Are they lying about the ballistics one?
So what's the odds of the two different guns shot the same person, not the other gun shooting somebody else? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I mean, I think that was fish. I'm like, what the fuck? So that tell me
that sounds like a JFK assassination to me. That was because Lee Harvey Oswald didn't do it.
But now you see, now the record labels and shit, now the record labels don't never say anything. They never make comments. They don't never say any fucking thing. And that what gave me a feeling that these are the true gangsters, because gangsters is quiet. They ain't gonna say nothing. The real gangsters. Now these motherfuckers nowadays, they trying to say they gangsters. They ain't gangsters. They tell on their fucking self. They go in front of these fucking Instagrams and shit, and they just expose themselves on these fucking platforms. The real gangsters gonna be quiet. They gonna stay back from that camera. You ain't gonna see them. You ain't gonna hear from them. And I'm thinking and I'm not thinking. I know these fucking record labels is behind majority of this shit. Insurance policies. I've been hearing about that, you know what I'm saying, 15 years ago about the insurance policy, and I was like, damn, they are taking these young brothers out, and they, it's so fucking crazy that people just still don't see how this shit is played.
Hey,
Only thing you have to do is
ain't it what they say? Real thugs move in silence.
Yeah, that's Big Mill. He said that.
Move in silence. Oh, right. Yep. See, there you go.
Right.
Real G's move in silence. We don't talk a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, what happened to that? But they ain't doing that shit no more. They're not doing that shit no more. And like I said, and nobody is targeting the right people. They keep on saying that this is street shit. But it seems like nobody can ever get down to the facts of the situation. They just you got people just saying this and this and this. Man, look, these motherfuckers is like Mo3. Now I'm gonna get back about how they got people that's in their circle. It spread it all around the person they finna assassinate. Because when Mo3 was on that damn fucking interstate, that one shooter wasn't alone. I'm sorry to tell you. Because this is a ritual. It had to play out as how it got to play straight out on point. If it's not, the ritual ain't gonna work. So that same way with fucking Takeoff. Takeoff with a zig and zag and got out of that motherfucking building, the ritual wouldn't the ritual probably went through straight, because that gematria adds up that the place that with Takeoff got shot in, it match up with Quavo and match up with Takeoff. So
yeah, you know what else? It's the same thing as Bernie Mac, Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, and Darryl Hughley know he's gonna get assassinated because Bernie done start exposing shit, and
and they just sat in the background real quiet.
They sacrificed his ass. They know he was gonna get capped. They know that he's gonna sacrifice his ass. And
I feel like the ones who be doing the sacrifices, you can always tell, because they the ones who benefit the most in the end after the person passed away. Like you don't see
I
nothing
don't
from
know how
Cedric
much.
the Entertainer. For real. Like the only person you see is Bill Cosby and what's his name? D.L. Hughley.
Now I don't know for
And
sure.
D.L. Hughley just like on his deathbed almost, right? I heard he was like sick or something.
Yeah.
Well, a few years back, let me tell you about Dale Hughley. Now, a few years back, okay, let me just go ahead and tell you the story so you understand. There's a lady I know, we call her Doobie. Now, when I was a kid, I played a piano when I was 5 years old. Now, I had met Doobie, and one day Doobie told me, your daddy told me to tell you, forget about that damn piano. You were just 5 years old. Let that damn piano go. Now, see, the thing about it was, I never told Doobie that damn story about that damn piano. So
yeah, you were telling me that yesterday. You know, when we was talking, I was on break and stuff, and that tell you, you know what I mean. You know, you find a person that can see and can really tap in to that frequency, tap into your frequency, and go back and see things. You know what I mean? And
here's what she said. They sent her to me to talk to me because they knew I would understand how she felt.
Right.
Now check that damn shit out.
Yeah, and I want to say too, a lot of these psychics, you know what I mean, and I ain't saying all of them, but majority of them I done heard and came across, a lot of them be spot on. They be spot on, and I done heard people kind of make mockery of some of these psychics and stuff. You know, they think they just all about money and stuff like that, but you know, if you trying to get somebody to do a reading on you, I mean, damn, you got to give them something. You see what I'm saying? So, because they tapping into energy, and it wears their bodies down because they feel all that energy. So, you know, people gotta, you know, if you want somebody to do something for you, don't think, you know, they obligated to do it for free. You know what I mean? Because sometimes, you know, some people, you know, it wears them down, you know. So
yeah, I guess if you gonna ask for the reading, fine.
Mm-hmm.
But if you ain't asking for the reading, I don't know what you're gonna do.
They can say yes or no, man. But it just, you know, a lot of these psychics right now is getting that energy in, and they feeling, and they seeing a lot of these people that's been sacrificed. They on the other side, and like I was telling people from day one, that we never alone, and people is so fear of dying, and you know, see, like Charleston White said, who told you that dying was bad? You know what I mean? Because that's one thing we promised to come in this world, and we promised to go out this motherfucker. So,
hey, that's what I'm trying to tell you a while ago, and I guess I lost my train of thought. It was about Darren Hughley. We were talking about Darren Hughley and Doobie. Doobie told me, because I started in on Darren Hughley because I didn't like his bullshit.
Right.
And she told me, she said, don't hate on Darren. Darren's already in light. She said, that's a damn clone you seeing. And that was a few years ago.
He was a what?
He was a clone. Said he was a clone. Said he was a clone. Doobie said he was a clone because I was getting ready to hate on him because I had started talking about his ass because I didn't like that bullshit he was throwing down. She said, don't hate on him. She said, he's already in light. She said, that's not the real Darryl. That's a clone. That's what she told me. And that's the same one told me about my daddy telling me about that damn piano. And I never told her the story about that damn piano.
Wow. Yo, I just got to download. Okay, so They cloned DL Hughley because he wasn't with the sacrifice of what's his name? Dang.
Bernie Mac.
Yes, Bernie Mac. And the
Uh,
thing about it is, like, I grew up on these comedians. So
right.
like I don't know why, but anytime I can watch
We all grew up on
the
the Kings of Comedy. Come on now.
right. But the what's the word? I know it. It's coming to me. Give me a second. The empathy.
Because at the same time, you gotta understand it. Like Kings of
Let
Comedy,
me finish.
Queens of
Let me
Comedy.
finish real quick.
These are things that they brought into our life, our livelihoods. Like I'm telling you, everybody's getting programmed. Every time you watch TV, you're getting programmed. You know what I'm saying? It's programmed of your mental. I don't care if you like comedy, if you like action packed. They got something for your ass.
Yeah. It's programming. It's programming.
The gift of empathy, the gift of empathy that I've been blessed with. Like I never knew it was that, but as I was a young child watching these people, like I feel like I could always, whether it was a comedian, a music artist, or whatever, I could always pick up like on their nature almost. So with Bernie Mac, like
What you say? I can't hear you. You cut off again.
So no, I had to mute myself real quick. Knowing about anytime I knew D.L. Hughley to be like a sellout. Like I never got that sense from him, even with the Kings of Comedy, and that was like years ago. So when he started talking about, like when that whole Black Lives Matters movement pushed out, and then he was advocating for the COVID vaccine, I was like, dang, like he done went way left. Like I don't know.
But sweetheart.
That makes
So you gotta go deeper than that. I feel what you're coming from, but I'm gonna have to say something. You gotta go deeper
like
than
let
that.
me
Because
finish
the
my thought
culture
first.
of
Let me-
beyond.
let me-
How old are you? How old are you? You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm
how old are you?
28.
Okay, so
28.
but at the same time, I'm about to be 35. You know what I'm saying? Like the culture about what, you know what I'm saying? Like no, I ain't knocking you for whatever you believe. Like I'm not knocking anything. This is some trill stuff that we talking. You feel me? But at the same time, you gotta understand like it's certain things, certain standpoints of how you gotta understand things in life. Because everybody, like I told you, it's so easy to become narrow-minded in this world that we live.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody's reality ain't the same.
No, it's all right.
Yeah,
It's
damn
not
sure.
okay. So
Reality ain't
I'm
the same.
not sure. I know what you mean by narrow-minded, but I don't know what that has to do with what I'm talking about. Like I'm talking about how Dickie was talking about the seer saying how DL Hughley was a clone, and I was like, yo, my download just confirmed that, because the original DL Hughley wouldn't have went along with that, and that's mainly why he was cloned. And
Okay, what they say about Gucci Mane when Gucci Mane got out? Oh, Gucci Mane and clone.
Oh yeah. That ain't the real Gucci Mane. Cause his whole cranium changed. You look at the old Gucci.
Same with Dave Chappelle.
Your whole fucking skeleton will not change. You know what I mean? Go look at the old Gucci and look at this new Gucci. His whole cranium changed.
Look at the old Dave Chappelle and look at the new Dave Chappelle.
Oh yeah. I mean,
how are you skinny
So
for
you
most of
thinking
your life,
that these
and then all of
guys
a
ain't
sudden
just
you
going
just
to the
become
gym?
muscular and you're
Y'all
adult?
thinking like these niggas is clones, but at the same time, y'all don't think these niggas going to the gym? These niggas like, hey.
Okay, so no.
Hey,
It's not
let me
about
tell you-
masculinity. It's about masculinity, height, cranium size, like all of that. Like you have
let me
muscles
tell
in
you
your
about
cheeks and
that.
stuff, but not in your skull, sweetie.
Let me tell you about Hillary Clinton. That bitch died in 2016 for the damn election.
Oh yeah.
Clone. Okay.
It's just a damn look-alike and a clone running around.
Yeah. That's why I said this rabbit hole deep, yo. This rabbit hole deep. They, like I said, they
for
man, they,
Even the Queen of England was cloned. She died long ago. She died long ago before recently.
Let me tell you, you don't see much of Big Mike no more either, do you? Y'all know who Big Mike is. Y'all see much of Big Mike no more.
I ain't heard nothing from Michelle Obama.
Hey, that bitch got executed too. Now see, you don't hear nothing out of damn Dick Cheney.
No, none of them. None of them.
You don't hear nothing out of Susan Rice.
None of them.
Hey, you don't even see much of that. What was that motherfucker on CNN? Brian Stelter. Yeah, I don't even think y'all see much of Brian. I don't watch CNN because I ain't watched TV in shit 10, 12, 15 years. But hey, y'all don't see much of Brian Stelter on fucking CNN no more. Because they got his ass too.
Well, this is showing that we are winning this spiritual war. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
We are winning this war. But like I said, we still got it's a long way. We got a long way to go. And you seeing right now, you seeing that these demons is getting into these low vibrational people. And like I said, everybody who took the juice, they're gonna be, you know what I'm saying? They soulless. And right now, everybody that I know that took that, they having a hard fucking time right now. They are raging right now. You know what I'm saying? And we have to be somewhat, if we not in that mix of that rage, and if we trying to heal ourselves, we got to stay away from that. We have to stay away from that. And if you close to people that it's like that, I mean, you got a choice. You got your choice if you want to, you know. But I'm telling you, them demons gonna latch on to you. And me personally, I already know what I had to do from the beginning. I had to start cutting motherfuckers loose. Because, you know what I'm saying, everybody was around me would seem like they was, you know, they were low vibrational. And some people, they ain't understanding by the energy either. Because I remember when I was talking to you by the energy, you know, I know how to control the energy in the room. You know what I mean? And that, you know, you see people now it's in a confused state. They don't know what to do. Money is like, their money's drying up, and we are in that chaotic state that they want us to be in. Like I said, this is order out of chaos. And they, like I said, they got their finger on the pulse, and like I said, this juice that people done got themselves done. I'm telling you, this shit is gonna be it's gonna be fucking raging all over the place after a while, because people they can't even take all these rappers down like this. So imagine you wake up one morning and you go trying to get some money out of your motherfucking account, and then it say zero balance. What do you think people gonna do then?
They're gonna be like, fuck no.
They gonna be bad in the motherfucker.
Well, you know, they've been saying the purples are crazy, but in a way they are crazy in a way, because when the shit do happen, all the stupid motherfuckers that didn't prep, them the ones that's probably, when they get down to the nitty gritty, they the one go start robbing the motherfucking damn purples and shit that already prepped they damn self for the damn collapse. Because hey, they've been talking about this shit for fucking damn near 15, 20 years.
Right.
It's all by design.
Yep.
Well, guess what?
Yeah, it's all by design.
People been buying guns for the alien invasion? They've been.
But hey, I'm in the same boat as everybody else. I ain't done that much prepping. But I tell you what, I'm gonna have about 100 damn gallons of water to drink for a while though.
hey,
you won't never go thirsty, would you?
I ain't gonna be thirsty.
Hey,
look,
but,
it's
cause see, it's hard to keep that damn food now. I mean, if you gonna keep food, it has to be stored in, even if it's in can, whatever. It has to be stored at certain temperatures, and if you in canned goods is if you trying to store something for a while, canned goods is nice to store. But the damn thing about canned goods, they need to be kept at a certain temperature.
Yeah.
That shit just don't stay right.
And then it's another thing too. We know now. You back in the day, you used to hear all these fucking these army vets come back and they tell you these stories about the water. You know what I mean? Because they was I know a couple of army vets. They was telling me about they was gonna poison us with the water, the food, and I was like, I thought this motherfucker was crazy. But now, you see now how you hearing about what happened a while ago in Flint, Michigan, how their water came out and people was getting sick and dying and shit. And now we finding now the whole country have some type of shit in their water.
And let me tell you, we bought a house down here, and we was gonna take this damn water softener, purified water thing out of the damn house. And when the damn plumber man come over, and cause these units like $3,500, $4,000 damn dollars, and he said it's gonna cost you $150 to take it out. He said, but I refuse to take it out. All you need to do is get this thing regenerated for a while, get that salt back in it and use it. He said, cause you can't do without this. He said, do you know how bad the water is down here? He said, the whole damn country's bad. Now, this was a year ago. He said, the whole damn country's bad. Water's bad system.
Yeah, they said it's filled up with like fluoride, and they called it radon water.
Yeah.
He said, you got to keep this. And so I kept it. So I keep that son bitch up, too. He could see, like the dude just said, fluoride. Fluoride dumbs your ass down. That's what Hitler put fluorinate the water so damn bad in Germany that he made the damn Germans so damn calm that they would accept shit.
But ain't it crazy they put it in toothpaste too, and we use that shit?
Yep.
Well, wait a minute. Go reach your toilet bowl cleaner, and then go reach your
fluoride
toothpaste.
Yep.
Yeah, go reach your toilet bowl cleaner, then go reach your toothpaste. Yeah.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
Shit.
And
just like
they said if it clean a damn toilet bowl, clean your damn teeth too. But see, the body ain't supposed to have poison in it.
It ain't.
No, the body not supposed to have poison in it. How you think we get sick? If the body don't have no poison in it, the body has no reason to get sick.
Hey, y'all heard of aspartame?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that the aspartame is a powder-like substance, and it's sweet, and they put it in our sugar and our sweeteners and shit, and they put it in gum, they put it in majority of things, and that
cereals, anything that's sugar free.
That's why my sister don't chew gum, because she tell me about that shit.
Right.
I'd be like, man, I gotta chew gum. I'm sorry, but I can't be at work with my breath taken.
It's hard. It's like I said. It's hard to get away from all this toxic because they got it in everything, even organic. They got in some organic. They got the shit in.
Well, like I got some damn mouthwash. It's some non-GMO mouthwash, and it's got a little slight peppermint flavor. It ain't got no chemicals, nothing in it, but
all natural ingredients.
Yeah, it's got all natural ingredients. And yeah, this shit is like $13, $15 damn a motherfucking ball for like, I don't know, it's a nice size ball, but ain't that damn big. Ain't no like that damn 64-ounce ball of Listerine you get. Shit. Hell no.
I got one for all of y'all though. Okay, what y'all think about? And I've been tripping off these people. I got a video and I posted up on YouTube. Okay. Is Kanye West crazy with White Lives Matter?
I'll kick it off. No.
Okay.
Shit, all lives matter.
What y'all think he meant about white lives matter?
I think he meant all lives matter.
Okay.
Because the thing about it is, this whole white lives, black lives matter thing, let's be honest. Who started it? Who started Black Lives Matter?
The Democrat Party.
Yep.
Who runs the Democrats?
White people.
What white people though?
Them dirty ass damn Jews in the background.
Okay. And who runs?
I knew you were gonna say that.
This is no for real. And I'm asking these questions because the thing about it is, it's easy to control a group of people when you always forcing them to fight up against one another.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what Rob Hayes be talking about. It's these front men that look European, Caucasian, whatever you want to call them, but it's the blackamoors behind them that's pulling all the strings.
Right.
But look
at all that money from. When Candace Owens looked up and did the research and followed the money trail and found out that all of that money was going to homosexual prostitutes and stuff like that, like that was wild to me. That was so wild to me. And the thing that messed up my head the most was the fact that it was gay women being the face of Black Lives Matter, lesbian women and colored women at that. I was like, oh, okay, so this is a real live game. And the thing about it is, unless you know what's really going on behind closed doors, you can just easily be manipulated out here. Like that that video you showed, I don't know who that dude was, but kudos to you. Some dude who was
Denzel. That was Denzel was talking about her. Yeah.
Right, he was canceled, and then he was doing just like random interviews of just everyday people on the streets at the subway station. I don't know his name.
I think
but
he just made a video on Instagram. He had like a mental breakdown about like how he said like the industry niggas don't fuck with him, and you know what I'm saying, he tried to make songs and shit with people and nobody want to fuck with him because you know what I'm saying, he ain't about the industry. And he was talking about like killing himself on Instagram Live, and I'm like, nigga, what? Like it just tells you how fucked up the industry really is. He was like, ain't nobody.
Now what was the question, D? What was the question? Kanye?
Yeah, by Kanye, because I have.
Was he crazy? Was he crazy for saying White Lives Matter?
Yeah,
no, he wasn't crazy about wearing White Lives Matter t-shirt. He is. What was wrong with wearing? What was wrong with a black man wearing a damn t-shirt saying White Lives Matter? That's saying unity.
Yeah.
But
that's what that's saying. That's saying unity.
People think like, oh, he's a traitor, he's a coon.
No, that's saying one love. That's saying one motherfucking love. But that's what I'm
talking about. How can they call him a traitor and a coon and not tell?
That's saying one damn love.
Exactly. So how
like
can how can people call Kanye West a traitor when the people who was running Black Lives Matter look like black folks, same color as us, really the real traitors? Like they never gave that money to the community. They never gave any of that money to the people who lost family members to police violence and police brutality, but gave it to the gays and the Jews. Like, what's
but
can I interject in that? Can I interject? I think I'm older than all of y'all. And what y'all don't know is the white people in the color of law, they're really the black people. The white people, the white people were us. The people who didn't work. Working is slavery. If you owned a business, you were considered white. When I bought my house, I put myself down as white. You understand what I mean? The black people, when those people came over on those boats, like the Mayflower and all that type of stuff back in early 1900s, they came over as black people, paying off a debt to the Queen.
Queen Elizabeth,
Yes, they came over here. They were listed as black people. We were never listed as black people. They got us to say that we were black in the 60s. They got us to say that. Martin Luther King couldn't get our ancestors to call themselves black. Calling yourself black because we had all the money. We had all the land. We didn't call ourselves. We were not in the black for nothing. This is all a trick. It's all about the color of law. It's all a trick.
Yes.
That's all it is. It's a trick. You calling yourself black is making you a 14th Amendment citizen, saying that you are a citizen and a slave to the United States of America. You have no rights. You have nothing. When people were, our ancestors didn't vote. They did not vote. They caught one man out to vote, and they had their people walking up behind him on purpose to make it seem like we marched to vote. We never marched to vote. They were not into that. They said that we owned a whole lot of slaves, like black people owned slaves too. No. Black people had their families working for them. And we weren't black. We were Indian. We were Egyptian. We're Moabites.
Facts.
Okay.
Muslim.
And everything that they're doing is lies.
Yeah.
And we're feeding it to it. You better stop calling yourself black. This is why they can shoot you in the street and get a job in the next city tomorrow because you don't have rights as black.
In the Muslim, like if you like read the Muslim Bible, it will tell you that black is the lowest rank, and like white is like
exactly. They came over here to work. They didn't have any money. They came over here poor as shit, and they would watch us living the high life, and so they would just get mobs together with rabid dogs that had rabies and shit. And they would get mobs together and they would just attack a whole city like the movie Rosewood. And run everybody out and kill everybody and just keep all their shit.
The modern day coronavirus.
The coronavirus is nothing but the Spanish flu done all over again. The Spanish flu of 1918. What they did was they gave all those soldiers that vaccine, right? And when those soldiers came back, they strategically put them all in different neighborhoods and they shed it. Just like the coronavirus is shedding now. And everybody who's around these people you're going to get sick.
Yeah,
Listen, I'm a registered nurse with a master's degree. I quit everything. I dropped out of the whole system. Everything. I let it all go. All of it. Because you're just being around them, you're going to get sick. You sending your kids around those teachers that got that vaccine, your kids are going to get sick.
Right.
Because it's shedding. And they did this before. They had, if you ever, you go on Ancestry.com and they have this thing called, I think it's called Trifold or whatever, where you can see the newspapers or old newspaper clippings. They had back in the day a clipping about the Indians feel the government is trying to kill them with the vaccines. If we was running, we wouldn't take those vaccines. We wouldn't take them. They would come into your wedding parties and look and hold people down and give them that vaccine. People were leaving their houses fleeing. They did this shit before, but since you don't know your history, you're bound to repeat it. You know what bound means? You're stuck to it. It's coming back for you.
That's right.
And no one knows any history. And no one tries to find out any history.
I don't know if it's too much damn fluoride in the water or water, too much chemicals.
What fluoride does is it calcifies your pineal gland.
Yeah, we know that.
It calcifies it and it kills it. It just kills it. So these people can't think. It is too much fluoride. They can't think. They're zombies.
Like Bill Gates said Americans need to be eating synthetic beef. Well, if he said it, it's already in the fucking food chain. But I don't eat beef. I ain't eat beef in a couple years.
I'm vegan.
Yeah. Well, I ain't totally vegan, but I eat I like my catfish. But I try to eat a lot of damn salads every day. Peanuts and fruit and stuff. I eat a lot of peanuts and I eat a lot of fruit. And I eat a lot of walnuts and almonds and cashews and a lot of strawberries and
that's what I have. But you know what's good that you would like? Lentils. Lentils taste like meat and it'll keep your weight up. Lentils and brown rice. If you season that pretty good, you mix some spinach with it or something like that, that will keep your weight up And
Them damn
and
portobellos
So you
cook
saying
right
they'll
taste like
help me
some
get
new
game
no,
chicken.
you don't.
going
You
to
got
the
to stay away from fungus. Do not eat any fungus. Don't take no fungus in your body. Period.
Okay.
That's because you have a carbon body. So fungus with that carbon body, that's going to eat. That's why people get boils and stuff. That's how you get herpes.
Yep.
That's just
Yep.
it's that fungus. You gotta stay away from that. That's a big trick, and they make it taste good too.
Yeah,
I used to eat it
what
myself.
about mushrooms? What about
That's
mushrooms?
mushrooms. Mushrooms are fungus. Stop eating that fungus. Stop
Okay,
eating
cool.
that fungus. Throw that shit out. That's a trick.
Throwing that shit out right now.
Throw that shit out. That's a trick.
Herpes is a parasite. It's not a sexual transmitted disease, but the medical community runs up on it.
Exactly.
It's a
Yep.
parasite.
It's a
And he
parasite,
said,
just like
and you
cancer.
ain't gotta have
Cancer's a
sex.
parasite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you ain't gotta have sex to get no fucking herpes.
No.
You know.
And it's easy for us to get it because of the carbon. We're carbon bodies. We have carbon 12. You know what I'm saying? They don't have that. So it's easy for us to get this stuff.
Melanin.
And they know it.
A lot of copper in our bodies.
Yes. A lot of copper. Yep.
So
That's why. Let's see. We're vegan by nature. We weren't eating all this. They brought them chickens and shit over here. Chickens and cows with 6 stomachs. Well, nobody eating that shit. We had the American bison. We eat that. They killed all of them off to make sure to try to starve us because they knew we wouldn't eat their meats that they brought here. But they killed all our bison off, and so then they introduced us to their meats, and then we had to eat it.
What about
just like
lamb?
their religion?
Well, just like
lamb a good meat to eat?
Columbus started killing off all the damn when he came over, cause we wouldn't bend to his fucking rules, so he started killing off our shit.
Yeah.
I got a question for you. Is lamb a good meat to eat?
No.
Ain't no meat good to eat.
No, and there's no meat good to eat. None of it. And did y'all see how they slaughtered all of those chickens? Talking about some avian flu, and they slaughtered all those chickens. So what they got right now, that ain't chicken.
No.
Well, no, it's not. And all that pasteurized meat and stuff that they have out there, all of that stuff causes cancer. And that's all proven. Cancer will have your body vibrating so damn low, you'll go nowhere. So stop eating that meat. Like, cut that damn meat. You can find different ways. There's all kind of vegan meat. You can make vegan meat out of beans, out of different things. You just got to get creative. There's all kind of black bean burgers.
I don't got to eat no chicken. I don't eat no fucking bacon or nothing. But I do like my catfish. But
see, but the shit that they're putting in this water makes the catfish not good to eat because what they're doing, the water's too polluted, and those fish are in the water.
Right. A lot of those fish comes from factories, so like they concentrate. Yeah, they're in like fish tanks, and they're all on top of each other. The thing about it is, like she said, you can make meat.
I had a buddy one time. Now, I'm a catfish connoisseur. I've been eating catfish for damn 30, 40, 56 damn years. But look,
he like, I ain't never stopped eating catfish.
Yeah, no, don't get it twisted now. I mean, I'm just a teenager. I'm just 19. How old? But anyway, one time they got some catfish. My buddy went and caught some catfish on the Tennessee River, down there in West Tennessee around Cuba Landing. And he took them home, cleaned them some bitch, and brought them to me. He said, "Now, Junior, how many damn white boys gonna do you that good?" I said, "Shit, my brother from another boy. I don't know no black boys gonna do me that damn good. Gonna go catch them, clean them, and then bring them to me. Nah, I don't know too many motherfuckers gonna do that." But anyway, they were some of the best damn catfish I ever fucking ate. They were so clean.
Digger.
Yeah.
I'm so glad she came on the live, and because a lot of what she said that we've been regurgitating, a lot of that what she was saying years ago. You know what I mean?
But I like her medical degree because see, my sister was an RN, and right before my sister passed away, she said, "Brother,
I feel it.
You sure all right. You were right. I said, what
you know,
talking
I quit after 30 years, and people were like, "You gonna walk away?" I'm house, Mercedes, big, truck in the front. I mean, they're like, "Oh, all my friends, they all got that vaccine." I did so much research on that vaccine to the point where me and this one girl that worked in pharmacy, we found out that these people were going to have to get 4 shots before it was over, because that they had to slow that shit. It's a retrovirus. It's a retrovirus. Whatever retrovirus is HIV. HIV is a retrovirus. That's all it is the HIV. It's a cancer with a purpose. It's all cancer. That's why you got all those cancer medications that they're giving them. They're giving them HIV and cancer medications to cure it. Paxlovid is a HIV medicine. Come on. Anything that has ID or IR, VIRS or ID at the end of it is cancer or HIV medicine. Period.
We told them in 2020 that the damn thing was gonna have a HIV protein in it and not the fucking paper. But didn't nobody listen.
And we
But
had,
anyway,
so we had a podcast show. We had podcast show. We had like hours and hours of podcast shows about this vaccine, and we was, like I said, we was on Spotify. We was on like 7 different other platforms trying to enlighten this to people. It's spreading awareness to people. But it seems like it just went through one ear after the other, or they kept strolling. So
right, even our news reporters posted endless facts. They had receipts. We sharing receipts out. And the thing about it is, I'm the only member in my family besides my uncle who didn't get the vaccine, and I have proof from my grandmother who has a friend in the professional. He's a professional doctor. And he told her that they have endless medical research right now stating how cancer is being tied to the vaccine.
It is cancer, but they did it on purpose. I watched a TED Talks because when I was in my master's program at Chapel Hill, we had to watch so many TED Talks. This is how we learned, like did our blackboards, right? They had a TED Talks on this way back before Bill Gates even came up talking about blocking the sun and we do a good job with the vaccine. Before he did that TED Talks, they had one where they said that the only way that we can walk this vaccine into these people's cells is if we do it backwards. It has to go in backwards because if it goes in forward, the body would kill it. So the only way we can get it in is do it backwards. So they had to do a retrovirus. So this retrovirus, mRNA, okay, added to it, it goes into your body and it goes backwards and cuts your DNA strands like Edward Scissorhands.
Wow.
Yeah,
cuts your DNA strands. They're cutting them. They're cutting these people straight off from the sun. You will have no connection to nature. That is God. That is God. You have no connection to God. You will not recognize. You will get murdered because God is about to kill everybody.
So that's what I told him in 2020. I said, hey, if you take the fucking damn shot, it's gonna cut your fucking DNA off. Well, you can't get the damn God frequency, and that
you won't get it. That's what they want, because see, they don't, like Michael Jackson used to say all the time in his songs. They don't have nowhere to go. They have nowhere to go. They are stuck here. You got somewhere to go. Yeah. But if you take that damn vaccine, you are stuck with them. They're just mad. Like what would Michael call them? Are you the ghost of jealousy? Because that's what they are. They're just jealous. They're mad because they got nowhere to go. They got nowhere to go. They're fucking stuck here. And so they want you to be stuck here too.
Yeah, go listen to that Michael Jackson Blood on the Dance Floor.
Yep. Yes. Michael be telling it all. Get his story. The last album he did, his story. Even the album cover shows both eyes, like we have the our horse. He has both eyes open on his album cover because both his eyes were open.
I tell you another one. Go get the. I still got a bunch of albums. Still got about 300 albums. But go get the Dangerous album and look at it real good. You'll see all the satanic shit because I went
like
on
Annie, are you okay? Remember and I? Yeah,
Yeah,
and I, the one
I
who
went on
keeps all the Akashic records, and I in the Book of the
yeah,
Dead. That's
but
who he's
that
talking about.
shit
Annie,
I
are you
seen,
okay? You've been hit
but
by a
that
smooth
satanic,
criminal.
yeah, but the satanic shit I seen
Wow.
on that album, I went on the UN's website and found the same damn shit broke down in different motherfucking places on the UN's website.
I listened to a recording of Michael calling Latoya saying they're about to kill me.
Yeah, I listened to that.
I heard that too.
Did y'all hear that one?
Yeah, I heard that
Yeah,
one too.
he knew he was going. He was telling too much truth and dancing in their face, dancing
And yeah,
in their face.
owned half of Sony at that too. They didn't like it because he owned half of
Didn't like
Sony.
that shit, no.
Because he was that silent partner that was buying up every motherfucking damn thing.
Yeah, but that
They
Beatles
didn't
catalog,
realize he owned half of Sony until it
man.
was too damn late.
That Beatles catalog, man, they really wanted that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Now, see, that's what I said. See, the media try to portray Michael Jackson as being broke. Now, if you got a Beatle collection alone, because they say he's $400 million in debt. Well, if you got a Beatle collection alone is worth fucking down $1 billion damn dollars, that ain't counting nothing else. That's just the Beatle collection. How you in debt? And you got
Very good
assets?
question.
How you in debt? See how the media played that on us?
that's why
They're all liars. They don't tell no truth, no time. No, they're all liars. No truth, no time. You can't get no truth from them. Don't believe nothing they say.
That's why I said earlier, you cannot take this media. They gonna spin it. They all in cahoots with each other. You know what I mean?
All of them.
And it's like a lot of these young folks ain't getting it. You know what I mean? And
Well, see, it's just like my brother and Kanye. I asked that motherfucker, I said, please support Kanye. So, I know he love damn flaky on the left side anyway. But I said, please support Kanye. Oh boy, he sent me a text, I would support that black motherfucker. Blah blah this, blah blah that. I said, damn. I tried to tell him, I said, Kanye's about to drag the damn devil out about the fucking horns, and your ass can't get her on board just for that? God damn.
Man.
But did you see Did you see the white people though? When did you see the white people in video where that dude was as Kanye crazy and saying white lives matter, and the white people didn't know how to answer it because a lot of them know. They know. They don't want to say, well, I don't want to seem racist by saying no, bitch, because you was good at saying Black Lives Matter because y'all the black people. It's y'all. Y'all came over here, y'all the debtors. You owe the queen. We don't owe them nothing. We should never be working nowhere. Nowhere should we work. Nowhere. We the landlords.
Go back to the motherland, Africa.
Wait a minute.
We ain't from no Africa. Who's from Africa? We're from here.
I know we're from here, but
oh yeah, they're from Africa.
Our ancestors from Africa though, like
who ancestors? We're not from no Africa. That's a lie. All that slavery shit is all lies. All lies. They ain't bring nobody on no boat.
That's why I was telling you.
Like it old people singing that song. Hell no.
Look, you talking to a person who does genealogy. I'm perfectionist at genealogy. I trace my roots all the way back to the 1700s, and I found my land that my family had. So, no.
Sister, wait, hold. Please share because I can only go back as far as the early 1900s. For real, where you been?
What?
Where have you been?
Where you been?
Where have you been all my life?
We been
yes.
Me and Dickie been trying to push this out and trying to get good people behind this platform to speak the truth. Where you been at?
Because where you been?
I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all where I've been. I'm gonna tell y'all where I've been, and y'all not gonna believe this. I start watching. Hello.
Yes, we hear.
Yeah, I start watching Vicious HD because y'all were talking about the things that happened to me. People have been trying to kill me. My family tried to kill me. This guy that I was dating tried to kill me. I had to go through dark night of the soul. God had me locked in this house for 9 months. talking to nobody. Nobody. My lights ain't get cut off. I didn't get kicked out, foreclosure, mortgage, nothing. My water didn't get cut off, nothing for 9 months. After 9 months, then they start cutting my shit off. But God sat me in here to protect me for 9 months because I got so deep. And my family's land is in Alabama and Florida and Georgia. And that's why, because they had a lot. They owned oil rigs and the whole nine. They had they had land in places in Alabama that were considered the richest parts of America back in the day. So they were special people. But the thing is, when you come into this world, now I was a newborn nursery nurse for a long time. When you come in this world, we prick your heel. We don't prick your heel. We actually cut your heel, and we take and we put blood blots on a blood card.
Okay.
We send it out, but they never tell us where it goes. They say, "Oh, we're checking for protein in the blood." No, they're not. They're checking to see who you are, who you belong to, and then they follow you. They follow you all your life, and if you something special, they're gonna kill your ass, or they'll fuck your life up, or they'll keep sending people to do things to you to keep you down. And I'm telling you, I've done this myself. You don't know how many kids I've sent that thing off to. How many kids I've done it myself.
See that damn PCR test
ain't
for
your
that
fault, sister. That ain't your fault.
Oh, that PCR test is nothing but Margellin. That's Margellin. That's why these people that got that PCR test keep getting headaches because they have parasites.
But the thing about it was that PCR test had multiple functions.
It's Margellin,
when they were sticking it so far up their fucking nose, it was making the delivery. Because I think you got 3 little portholes up there in your damn, right there in the top of your brain where they were sticking it at. And they were going up there some fuck calling them motherfuckers to have Bell palsy. But see, they was making the delivery up there. But see, they was also collecting while they were delivering. See, they collecting your damn DNA. So when they get off this damn population, that they could clone these motherfuckers.
Yes.
So I got a question. I got a quick question. Why was the IRS created? Do anybody know?
The IRS, all of that, the banking system, they're all in together. That's a mob. It's a straight up mob.
The Constitution was hijacked in 1871 under the Act of 1871, which allowed them to go around a whole lot of shit that they should have been allowed to go around. But anyway, the Constitution was now found out to be, it was just a contract anyway. And that motherfucker was up in July the 4th, 2019. So
you better believe it. You better believe it. We don't owe them shit. They were supposed to give everything back. Did you notice that the Pope, we're in the Shemitah year. It was Shemitah 10-1. It was Shemitah 10-1-22. Shemitah. That's the debt jubilee. They're supposed to give every damn thing back. What did the Pope say? The Pope said at the end of August, he said, from 9-1 to 9-30, I want y'all to take all my damn money out of all the banks, all the gold, take it all back to the Vatican. Because they went rogue. America has went rogue. Biden has went rogue. They're not even listening to their damn their king, their boss. They're not even listening. He has sent a letter to Biden. He has sent a letter to Obama in 2013 and told him, he said, I don't care what you do, but give them Indians back their money and their land, give it all back by any means necessary. And then he sent them another letter in 2014. Obama would not do it. Obama would not do it.
Well, see,
these people, this is why they're going to do these tribunals. That's why they're doing these tribunals. They're going to kill these motherfuckers because they know they were supposed to give this shit back. Because God is mad and he's here. Anybody ever watch? Anybody ever read Cleopatra? Did anybody ever read Cleopatra?
The book?
Yes, the book.
Like which one? Well, which one?
There's only one. There's only one. There's the novel. At the end of Cleopatra, when Rome took over Egypt, because this is Egypt.
Yeah, this is Egypt over here.
Yeah, this is Egypt's over here. That's all last shit. But anyway, when Rome took over Egypt at the end, right? Of course, Cleopatra, she killed herself, suicide. with the snake. Her children, Caesar Augustus, who was Julius Caesar's great nephew, okay? He took over Egypt and he became a pharaoh. And he put the children into slavery. That's let my people go. He put the children in Egypt into slavery, okay? Rome is still in power to today. Rome has still been in power till today. But now, when she was the last pharaoh, right? And so since she was the last pharaoh, the gods turned their backs. They said, we will not participate in this at all. So the gods turned their backs. And so she had to lose. She had to die. Egypt had to fall and Rome rose because the gods turned their backs. The gods has turned back around.
Yeah.
They're back.
And we're in
They are
judgment day right
back.
now.
They're back. They turned back around. Rome is over. The 6,000 years is done. It's over. And they needed to get right and give this shit back. And see, the Pope know the rules. Because see, people don't believe there's a God. They go to church every day. They do shit. They really don't believe there's a God. There's really a God. There's really a Most High. That is so true as you got breath in your lungs.
Exactly right.
Right. There is Most High. We call it Big Mama.
Exactly right.
There's the creator.
That is the Egyptian sun god Atum Re. Atum Re. Like Adam rays from the sun. Atum Re is his name. Atum Re, the sun god.
I'm gonna read up more about that.
Yeah.
You gotta get the Book of the Dead. Get Egyptian Book of the Dead.
Yep.
Yeah, I done read. I done read.
Cleopatra book you're talking about. Is the Cleopatra book you talking about? Cleopatra: A Life by Stacy.
No. The only one you gotta get the real one. Margaret George, the memoirs of Cleopatra. She goes through all 10 scrolls. Cause they stole their shit. They stole their shit. And you know who told me about this? This one, when I was going through all this stuff, like waking up in 2017, this Jamaican I would talk to on Facebook. He said, you gotta read that book. It's a thick ass book. I read it in 5 days because I was stuck in this house for 9 months. All I did was read books, and I got a lot of books, but, he said, read that. I said, which one? Like she asked me. He said, there's only one, Margaret George. Because they stole those scrolls. Yeah. They stole them. Yeah. So they really have them. And then when you get to the end, it will make sense about what's going on now. Now, we're picking up from what happened in the past. Now we're picking back up. Because see, they couldn't win because the gods were with Egypt at first. You know what I'm saying? But they've been start like backing off from them. But see, that girl Cleopatra was the only one. She was Greek, but she was the only one that kept the traditions of the Egyptian, and she still honored their gods. You understand? So they still honored her. And at the end, this one priest, let's say he's a priest, a monk, whatever, but he wanted to meet her. He said, I want to meet you because before I die, because you're the last pharaoh of Egypt. You're the last pharaoh. After this, the gods will not be here anymore. They're going to turn around. They turned their backs. So then when Rome took over, because Augustus Caesar was on his way in to take over Egypt, and he was killing up everybody. And he wanted to kill Cleopatra because she had a baby with Julius Caesar. You know what I mean? Caesar Ptolemy, right? Mm-hmm. So Augustus Caesar, which was the great nephew of Julius Caesar, evil, just evil. He was just evil. He wanted to kill her and kill Mark Antony, and he did kill Mark Antony at the end. Yeah, his people did, but or Mark Antony fell on his sword rather, but he would have got killed if he didn't fall on his sword anyway. And they ended up capturing Cleopatra and did that, but they paraded her kids around, Rome, and they took over. And this is when Rome took over Egypt. Rome has conquered every continent. They're everywhere. They've conquered every continent. But in that book, and as you read Procession you'll see how they conquered everywhere. They've conquered it's all in that book. And they've been here for years, hundreds of years.
What is the Bible? The Bible is lifetime stories of what we've dealing with.
What you say, Denzel?
Yeah.
And if you don't,
my brother was just telling me about how the Bible is like lifetime stories of of
us,
people of us
Yeah.
that we live today. You know
And
what
the
I'm saying?
messed up thing about it is they manipulate it for their own agenda because half of our story's not even in there.
No.
How you pronounce that? Amaka? How do you pronounce it? Amakaya?
Amakua. Amakua
yes,
Pulio. And that is wise owl that speaks with spirits.
Okay, Amakua. I like that.
Because my ancestors, I talk to my ancestors and the gods daily.
Oh, that just gave me chills.
Okay, Amakua.
I'm so glad you dropped in. I'm so glad you dropped in.
Yes.
Because
Michaela and Amakula, I need y'all to listen. Since y'all are experts on tracing down family history, we're gonna.
Oh no, she's the expert. She's the Amakua's the expert.
Trace
Okay.
down mine.
She done got way further than me.
If y'all okay with it, if y'all.
I got to the 1700s, and one of my but I have my ancestry recorded in the deeds office where I live at in the county that I live. I recorded everything because I recorded my ancestors. And traced it all the way back to me. That's why these motherfuckers they hate me. But check it out. And then I started my own nation, Creekshire Nation, Indian Nation. I revamped that. They gave me a hard time trying to get my land back in Conackey County, Alabama, because they were like, "You didn't pay taxes on this land for 120 years." So I had my lawyer do a bill of conveyance. Huh?
I'm over here in Alabama.
Are you? I got land all over Alabama.
I'm about to say my family has land in Alabama too.
Yeah, I got land in Tennessee.
Wow. Well, my family got land in Smithfield.
I'm in Alabama and Tennessee though.
You just gotta get it, and you go to the BLM, right? You go to the BLM, the Bureau of Land Management, because that's where a lot of the land is sitting in there in public. They stole the land, like they would kill people off for their land, right? Because it's alloidial. It's alloidial land. It's not feudal land. It's alloidial. So that's heirs land.
Yeah, but the fake ass corporation gave a lot of the damn land away out there in the Midwest.
They gave it all away. Texas and stuff. They got they're screwed. You ain't gonna find out.
And I think that's the reason why they had the Dust Bowl in the 30s, because they told them go out there and plant shit, make stuff grow. I don't think nothing grow for quite a while, because one year they had a dust storm and it came all the way across the country. They call it the Dust Bowl. This was back in the 30s. And the dust was so damn thick, and when it got to the Atlantic Ocean, the ships out there in the Atlantic woke up with 2 inches of dust on the damn ship, where it had started coming across the damn country. They don't like to talk about that Dust Bowl too much.
Damn.
Yeah, if y'all were where I'm at right now and listen to all these airplanes over top of my damn house right now, they make me sick, because they listen to every damn thing I talk about.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing but, and I live by the Air Force. It's nothing but the damn government.
That's gang stalking. That's what they're doing. They're gang stalking.
Big time. So, but see, I'm not.
Phone calls too.
What do y'all think
Probably.
about UFOs and stuff like that? Is that like government control? Is that like
Yes.
like
a
UFOs?
lot of them are.
You know what
A
I'm
lot
saying?
of UFOs are made by the government.
All that shit is fake. All that shit is fake, and yes, that's the government. It's all the government. It's all fake.
Some of them is fake, but some of them are real.
No, not all of them. Not all of them. Yeah, a lot of them.
The ones that they. Yeah, but they were left here though, and they got them up and running. They're not the Anunnaki. The ones that we're not in them running them. The government's in them running them.
Yeah.
They're
The
running
reason why
them.
I asked that question is because my cousin, he used to live in Arizona, and he told us that he seen a real live UFO. Him and his wife.
Well,
he was on the phone with my brother as he was seeing the UFO. And I ain't
He did see them because they are going around them. But who's driving them though? They did reverse engineering on them, and they're driving them around because they want to do this pretend ass shit to scare people. And they're about to do it. They do about to see a whole bunch of UFOs jump off the damn sky a little bit.
And shit, and they do fucking motherfucking. They take them in, and they do all type of experiments on them, and they make up fake ass chicken faces and shit, pretend like they
chicken faces.
And they
no, for real though.
They grow people up, and people thinking they somewhere on somewhere in another dimension or on a craft or whatever, and they do some humane shit to these people. You know what I mean?
Yo, Dice, when we was at work on Wednesday, right? I ain't gonna lie, when me and Skylar was taking out the trash, and he was looking at the moon, and the moon looked weird or whatever. Yeah. I feel like as soon as I looked up, I seen something like fly across the sky really fast, and I'm like, I'm like, bro, did you see that? He was like, see what? I'm like, bro, am I tripping or something? But I just seen like a bright light fly across the sky really fast.
No, you did. You ain't tripping at all. You ain't tripping.
Star or what? But like, bro, like it had me like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I was tripping.
I done seen a lot of shit in my awakening. I've been awake ever since 2004.
Wow.
So I've been doing a whole bunch of research and like I said, I meditate, and like I said, I go right in and talk to my ancestors. I like every day you have to talk to your higher self.
You have to. You have to. But you know what I do every day, every morning? I get up, I make my ancestors coffee every morning. And I do what I do, yes, because you have to honor them so they can work for you. They will protect you. If you honor them, they will protect you. Their whole goal was to cut you off from your ancestors. Did you hear Black China when the COVID first came out? Get your shot. She had a meltdown in the airport. Get your shot. My grandmother been dead a long time ago. That's what she was trying to tell you. Forget about your ancestors, because that's what they want you to do. You are linked to royal blood. You are linked to royal blood. That's why you have that carbon in your skin. You're linked. You're linked to royal blood.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why they're afraid of us.
I'm a call.
Big time afraid of us, because they're afraid of that God gene sparking. They're afraid of that sun sparking us, and once we spark us, we're gonna turn into that skin that bullets won't even penetrate.
Yep.
We're going to turn into that. But see, the ones that got that vaccine, they didn't cut them off.
Straight off. Yep. See, this is what we've been telling people for years. And it's like now you seeing now people just like, you know, it's like they just confused. It's just a confused state with them. And now you get so much different fucking information out here, and a lot of people don't know what to take. But
you know what they put in that vaccine? They put what's called luciferase. Okay, and that luciferase, it glows in the dark. And you remember the movie The Fly? They turn these motherfuckers into The Fly. Remember that movie The Fly with Jeff Goldblum? That's what they're turning them into. They're turning them into that shit. And so look, check it out. They're giving them that DNA from that fly. But what they did, all of those companies got together. They did a mass ceremony, a demonic ceremony over all of that shit. And you know what luciferase is? The patent number is on luciferase 060606. That's the patent number for luciferase. So in the Bible, it says if you have that mark of the beast in you, okay, you will not be recognized, right? And you're going to get killed, right? When they come back. Okay. So look, check it out. When these people go through the airport, they got cameras up, right? In that luciferase, the 5G makes it all conglomerate around your hot spots, which is your hands and your forehead, your pineal gland. And everybody's full of fucking fluoride because they keep drinking this water and they're brushing their teeth with all this fluoride. and they put all this fluoride in the water and in food and everything. And so that calcified their pineal gland. So you already can't think. You can't operate your third eye at all. All right. So they made that inoperable from everybody. So I stopped using fluoride in 2015. So my pineal gland is wide open and it pulsates. And you can tell when it works because your ears ring. Your ears ring. When you hear your ears ringing, you are at 10,000 hertz. 10,000 hertz is ear ringing. Okay, I wrote down all the frequencies. I wrote down all the frequencies on the board.
Well, shit, I must stay at 10,000 hertz because half the time I do.
I ring all day. I ring all day. And when I say to myself, up, higher, 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 ring higher, higher, higher. When I go to sleep at night, I go to sleep to the sound of the ringing in my head. Because at this point, I ring all day, all day, and I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
My time myself. Remember, Dickie, we talked about that. I said, man, I have
That's what I'm
problems
saying.
ringing in my ears and shit. Remember,
Yo, I got now, Dice. I got a question. Is it just me, or you know how you said once he get that shot, he was gonna act different? I told him yesterday. I said, bro, you haven't said anything since you came back. Like, we haven't spoken none. I said, what's going on? He was just like, oh, I don't really talk to nobody. I was like, bro, we've been knowing each other for, you know what I'm saying, a good minute, but you talk to Marcus more than you talk to anybody. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I was just
because
they
did that. That demon has them. That demon has them. They did a whole ceremony on all those vaccines. That demon is in that vaccine. He's in it through baby blood. Baby blood. Baby blood.
He be like standing off in space like he's an empty shell. That's what he's talking about.
He don't even come out and grab
nothing,
bro. Like,
that's what he do.
Bro.
That's what he do. And like I said, I was telling Denzel, that's what they be doing. And you gotta be careful because you don't know. One day they gonna spot a rage on your ass. You know what
They are because it's not them. It's not them anymore.
Exactly.
Watch the mosquitoes. Man.
Exactly.
Watch the mosquitoes because they got some little draw mosquitoes biting your ass, is vaccinating your ass without your consent.
Yep. Those real big ones. They set them free this summer. They came up from Florida. They sure did. They said they publicized that too. So they let you know what they're doing.
Bill Gates did. Bill Gates did that 11, 12 years ago. He had a seminar speaking about the mosquitoes. So that's why I said it's no excuse for a lot of these people did not know the information. They did, like I said,
they stuck on TV.
Yeah, they
it's just like the Bible, D. It's just like in the Bible. I tell them all the time. I said, when that old damn God in fucking Genesis said, do not worship any God before me, I said, well, what the fuck did he just confess to? Hell, he made the confession, or otherwise he wouldn't have fucking said it.
Yeah.
I got two questions.
He said that he knew it was more than one God other than his ass.
Go ahead, sweetheart.
And then over in John 10:34, Jesus said, hey, isn't it written that I said that y'all were gods too? Well, goddamn. Well, what the fuck y'all keep going to church for?
And that's right. That's what I stay telling the Christians, though. That's what I stay telling the Christians, though.
It's within you. Y'all ain't got to go to church.
But that's blasphemy to them.
Nope.
Look, I got two questions. So, back to the UFO thing. So
they didn't read between the lines.
Right. I always see these not okay, so rainbows, they go all the way across the sky. So lately, since I moved to Mississippi, I've been seeing these like clouds that shimmer, like these little shimmers of like rainbow light. So excuse me. I'm just
you got a lot of portals opening up too.
Yeah, you got a whole lot of portals.
There's a whole lot of portals opening up.
Yeah.
I'm on this channel called Nine Ether Beings, Nine Ether Awakening. So
I watched that channel too.
Right, we've been discussing the fact that if you see these clouds that shimmer rainbow like that, those are the rainbow shims from inky spaceship technology or whatever. It could be. I don't think it's in Lil, but I think it was inky. So I just wanted to know, like, since the government has spaceship technology, I wanted to know if, like, you felt like the Anunnaki's spaceship technology is something that the government also has. Because, I mean, I know that they work with Enlil. And whatever technology he has given them. So, like, it's like, oh my gosh, like, it's like, since they know who we are they using the shims to watch us too, and not just the gray technology spaceships and all the reptilian technology spaceships that they have? Because I know the reptilian technology spaceship they have, Dr. Ben Carson was saying how you'll know if an alien spaceship is agreeable or disagreeable, and you know that because of what's he said, the magnetic pull that it has on the earth. If it touches the earth and it can pull away, then it's disagreeable. However, if it hovers above ground and can't touch the ground, then it's agreeable. So I wanted to know your opinion on that. So, like, so are the rainbow shims included, like, in that government like hybrid, like, space jump technology?
I don't really think so. I don't really think so.
Okay.
I don't really think so. I don't really think so. What they're interested in is turning everything upside down. So you see how they have clothes that have the red at the top. So those are all chakras. Okay. Right. So they want to put your sacral chakra at the top. Okay. They want to put your sacral chakra. So the upside down rainbow, that's all of that shit is gay. Okay, that's all antichrist. It's all against the natural order. So that's why they have the pride. You know what I'm saying? But you're not supposed to have pride. So that's a sin, right? So they want to turn everything upside down. So they want everybody to live in their lower self, keep you in your lower self, keep you in fear, keep you in anger, keep you with drugs, and feeling low about yourself so you can vibrate. You can't vibrate. You just vibrate low. That's why they're giving everybody cancer through this vaccine. It just like that Blade 3 movie. The Blade 3 movie. Remember when Blade 3 movie? What they say? We're giving them a cancer with a purpose. Yeah. Because they want your body. They want to possess your body because they can't walk in the daylight. So you remember Blade was he was a vampire, but because his mother was a vampire. So he was a vampire, but he was able to walk in the daylight. Yeah. They are making people, they're making the light workers, which are us, the people who possess the light. Because we possess the light because we have the carbon in our bodies. It's in our skin. That carbon is alive. That carbon is alive. You see, people who bleach their skin, like a lot of Africans bleach their skin. They told me this themselves. When they bleach their skin, they stink because that carbon is alive. That melanin is alive. That's in your skin. It's alive. Wow. And that's what's going to connect to the sun. That's what's going to connect to the sun. When the time comes, when that ray comes down, it's going to connect. You're going to connect with your melanin. So everybody who bleaches their shit, that's why Black China went through Jamaica, Africa, trying to get everybody to bleach their skin. And the people who bleach their skin, they stink. They stink. They give off a smell because they can't get rid of that melanin. It's in your brain. You have neuromelanin in your brain, and it tells your skin to be brown. That tells you to be brown. You understand? That's your DNA. That's your God gene. That's your God gene.
Does it stink like a wet puppy?
You telling it so
like wet dog.
Right on, I tell you.
Yeah, like a wet dog.
Yeah,
that's interesting. Probably
because they have that phenomelanin. They don't have that carbon. They have phenomelanin, so it's a different type of melanin they have. You understand? They're a carbon copy of us. They created them from us. Enlil. Exactly. He took parts of us and put it in them. So they are not connected to source. They're not connected to the divine mother. You got the divine mother and the divine father. The divine mother is the all. The divine mother is the all, the source. And then you have the divine father, which is that son.
That's right.
Okay, so you got law, you got divine mother puts the law, and the father does the order. So you got law and order that's in play at all times. You understand what I mean? You gotta get the book, the three initiates. You and so you can be initiated.
Well, wait a minute. Why do Christians think God is a man? They know a damn man ain't never gave birth to nothing. But why do they think God? Because see that's that Pope shit. That's that reptilian. They changed everything. That's the Dracos. So they wanted a patriarch because they're gay. They're gay. They're antichrist. They're against. Look, God said, "Be fruitful and multiply." You can't multiply fucking no man. You can't multiply eating no damn coochie no woman. Hey, hold on. Since we on some gay shit, let me tell you this.
The agenda is to make everybody gay. The church is gay. That's why everybody in the church got the vaccine. The church, it's in the water. It's in the water. It's in the vaccines. It's in the water. It's in the vaccines. They put all this estrogen in all the food, in the water, and in the vaccines. So that to turn you gay, to turn you against God, to turn you into a whole nother animal against God. And this vaccine is the last hurrah. He's taking all the souls he can take. He wants your soul. So you check it out. Now I learned this from this one psychic. She was saying that, and this is so true. This is so true. She was saying that
speaking facts,
when you're born, and then when you're born, if you notice when you fill out your child's birth certificate, right? That's when your mother is labeled as the informant. And I've given this to a whole bunch of mothers. She's labeled as informant. She sells you, and they take that straight. She sells your physical body, and that's what turns you into a slave. So you get a social security number, you get a birth certificate, okay? Hold on. But then when you get baptized in the church, right? This is when you sell your child's soul to them. When you get baptized. I got a declaration that everybody needs to make this declaration so you can take your soul back, because you've already made a contract to give them your soul unknowingly. When you got baptized, you unknowingly gave your soul up. Now when you're at birth, when you're first born, if you ever notice on your birth certificate, there's 2 different dates on it. There's a date with your actual you be first born, you're a live person, you're a live birth. But after they send that shit to Water Street, which everybody's birth certificate goes to Water Street, DC. Okay, they turn it around now, and they give you numbers. Now you're a slave, you're a citizen to United States Corporation. Because the United States is not a country; it's a corporation.
Social Security card.
That's why you call you a corpse when you lay on that slab.
You're a corpse, and you're black. You're a black corpse. You're stock, and they sell your ass too. They sell you, and if there's a website you can go in. You put your social security number and birth date and what day you were born, everything and that shit, and it'll say how much money that you're fucking worth, how much you're worth, and they all are doing is trading you back and forth. The longer you work under that social security number and that birth certificate, you're getting traded on the stock market the whole time.
Yo, I posted a video in the chat about that, Dice. I don't know if anybody watched it. I posted a video about that in the chat.
Yeah.
But you have to do a declaration to take your soul back and to release your ancestors, because a lot of them, they did it and they didn't know.
Yeah.
They didn't know. They were treated so harshly. They were murdering them. At one time they said, this is what they say, go to Niagara Falls, because at one time they killed so many people in Niagara Falls, and they would send them over. The falls turned to jelly, blood jelly. Man. That's how many of us that they murdered.
Wow.
And they did the worst crimes in Mississippi. You ever heard the Mississippi mudslide?
Yeah.
Them people don't got no land. They fucked them all the way over. All the way over. All the way over. So you know that Mississippi, that's Lower Egypt. They those are royal people. Those are royal people. Just like Tennessee. That's Egypt. Tennessee's Egypt. That's Memphis. Memphis is in the Bible. That's Egypt.
Yeah, that's right. That's what God said. Memphis is Egypt. Yeah. That's Memphis, Egypt. And I think Cairo up there in
Illinois. Cairo is Illinois. Yes.
Cairo, Egypt.
That's what I'm telling you, bro.
Ohio. Yes. Yes.
Man, this is a.
That's why I say Mississippi is the Mississippi River that's the Nile. That's the only body of water that runs from the south to the north.
Yeah.
That is here. That's here. That ain't over. They made up. They gave all that Egypt that they have in Africa, all that shit. They made those shits up in like the 40s and the 50s. Israel wasn't even nothing till 57. They made that up. The Khazarian Jews, the black Jews, they made that up.
That's the dirty
It's all made up. Why do you think there's no black pallets? Africa is right behind us. It's right in front of us. This earth is not round. It's not completely flat. It's like flat but rounded. And then there's a dome over top of it. So really, they're just looking down on it and then trying to say that there's it's round and under. No. It's one flat ass damn place.
Yeah, it's like
and it is.
You got to go back when all the lands were connected. When they call it the whole origin.
Yes.
That's when the sea parted. Oh man, I like this. I like this talk, man.
I told you to come on here, Denzel. I told you that's what we do, baby. You know what I mean? It's
Now, at one time, Earth might have been round, but see, Earth was hit by another planet when it was Tiamat, and that's where the damn asteroid belt come from. But in the Bible, they call it the heavenly bracelet.
And that's when that happened. That's when Akhenaten was here, right?
Yeah.
That's when Akhenaten was the king, right? And so they lost that battle when they came in through that portal. Them aliens, those are them Dracos, and they came in and they start killing. They took over.
Yeah.
They took over.
Yeah.
And see, and a lot of things we did was we taught them a lot of stuff. You got a lot of sellouts, a lot of and it's still today. Yep. Still today. Those souls are still I tell my sons all the time. I was like, this is not supposed to be hell, but it is, because the only spirits are down here are trapped ones. Why are they trapped? Why are they trapped? Yeah. They're low vibrating. They're demons. Yeah. They're demons. The only thing walking around here is demons, and they're jumping in and out of. If you vibrate low enough, say you do a lot of drinking, a lot of drugging and stuff, you're empty. Your vessel is low vibrating. That's the only way they can get into you. If you vibrate high, they can't do shit to you.
That's right.
That's why I say you gotta give up that meat, because meat is dead flesh. It's dead. You can't eat dead shit and think that you're gonna vibrate. And you're eating dead flesh. They're turning you into a damn vampire. Vampire eats blood and flesh. I don't care if you cook that damn meat. You're eating cooked blood.
But let me tell you this. That's what we're talking about this.
You just made the hairs on my arm stand up thinking about that.
She's so beautiful, man. She's putting it down, man.
I quit eating beef. I quit eating beef back in the 80s. And I quit eating beef back in the 80s for 5 damn years. But then I got this little flutter in my damn heart. And then I decided to go do something about it. Because, anyway, I ain't going to tell you that story. But anyway, I had to go do something about it. But the doctor put me back on beef. And I didn't want to start back eating beef. And this was back in the damn 80s or early 90s. But anyway, he said I need to beef at least once, twice fucking damn week. So,
but you know that you do know the doctors is in on this shit though, right? The doctors and the pharmaceutical companies, they're all in on this shit to keep you sick.
Yeah.
But listen,
You know all that.
I ate a little bit of beef.
I
You
watched
can't
them.
listen to nothing they say.
I
for
watched
20
them
years.
murder
But
my,
then
my cousin.
I quit eating beef 3 years ago. But what I replaced the beef with, well, whatever my heart needed for that protein from that, whatever it was getting from that beef, I replaced it with eating all the damn nuts.
Yeah, nuts and beans.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't eat too many damn beans now, but
Nuts,
I eat a lot of
legumes.
nuts.
Beans
I eat a lot
is a good
Legumes.
protein, good
That's why I
fiber.
say eat lentils. Eat lentils. Lentils, you can change the flavor of lentils to make it taste like anything you want it to taste like. Lentils.
No, for real.
You
It's
can.
more iron and protein in beans than milk and
Anything.
And they even have calcium, right? Than anything. You'll find
And
more
you bet.
calcium,
And
more
if you
iron, more
if you
protein
drinking
in
milk,
plant-based.
I don't
if you
drink
drinking
milk.
you cannot drink.
Yeah, I
You
don't drink
can't
milk
drink
either.
no damn milk
I
and
either
no
drink,
cheese.
I drink oat milk or
drink no
almond
cow
milk.
milk.
Hold on,
drink
wait,
cow milk.
wait. We talking about plant-based milk? Make your own. Get you some cheesecloth, cause that milk out there ain't milk. Even that plant-based milk ain't milk. It's
So you're talking
poison.
about like almond milk or oat milk? It's
Almond,
not.
all of it. And I'm so glad our sister shared that video about how all that plant-based milk got all them gums, got all them unnatural preservatives and stuff like that. Nah. The thing about it is making plant-based milk is easy. All you need is a blender, some nuts, and spring water. Oh, that's it.
And that's all you need.
If you can, that's all you need. You can sweeten
Yeah.
it with honey. Put some sea salt in there. That's it. And all you gotta do is shake it before you use it. Keep it in a
Agave is a good sweetener. Agave, that's the best sweetener you can ever get. You know, of course, it's not cheap, but agave is the best sweetener you can ever get.
My mother, she cooks with that.
True.
I like honey though.
Agave, yeah, she cooks with that.
Yeah.
Agave or raw honey. Get the
Raw
honey.
Yeah, I eat a lot of raw honey now.
I love raw honey. That's good for your face and stuff and your skin.
Yeah.
So I wanted to talk because you mentioned them being the opposite of us. You know, Yakub's grafted devil. They're the opposite of us. Right. So when you said that, I was already thinking 666, and
yeah.
I mentioned 666 because where carbon is made from 6 protons, 6 neutrons, and 6 electrons. So my thing is
See, bringing in that chemistry.
But anytime we see 666 coming from the reptilian Illuminati and whatever demonic casting they're doing, I feel like that's 666 because it's directed at us carbon beings.
Yeah, because that's what man
but you got to understand too. Cain, you think about Cain and Abel. They were brothers, but Cain was the white one, remember? So you got the black, those are black Jews. They're like us, but they're fallen angels.
Yeah.
So they don't have a connection to the source anymore.
Right. So would it be a mirror flip? Would it be a mirror flip if, because I don't know what element or what atom expresses 999, because 6 and 9 are mirrors of one another. So
right.
If
that
is the graphic devil, then what is 999?
That's us. The opposite.
Okay, period. Nine ether beings. There you go. There you go.
9 ether beings. Yeah.
But I wanted to say that because I kept hearing people talking about 6 protons, 6 neutrons, and 6 electrons. But I was like, if that's us, that don't why is everything 666 when it's dealing with the Illuminati, the devil, period.
They want to put us in the place of evil. They you know what I'm saying? It's all
there you go.
They trying to put us like we this fucking evil, and like I said, it's low energy, low vibrational, and it is keeping us in this low vibrational state. So and I mean, it just, like I said, these motherfuckers did so much evil shit to us. Took all our shit.
You know what I feel.
We got that on the recording.
You know what I feel. You know what I feel was the most evil that they've done to the melanated woman, to the melanated female. The most evil that they've done is China. China has done the most evil. You know that they have all the hair supply stores. China, right?
Right.
They put coumarin. They put coumarin in everything. Look at all your hair products. There's coumarin in all of it. You know what that is? That's coumadin. That's coumadin. Look up coumarin. Look up coumadin. It what it does, it eats your blood vessels. Look, it eats your blood vessels, okay? And it causes you to bleed, okay? So it eats your blood vessels up, okay? Coumadin. All right, so look, now you have no blood flow to your scalp because you're putting this shit in your hair. So you have no blood flow to your scalp, so your hair falls out.
Hey,
but this Chinese, it's the blood, exactly. So it's eating up all your blood vessels, so you don't have good blood perfusion to your scalp. Okay, so then your hair gets weak. Your hair gets weak, and your hair falls out, right?
Well, that's what the doctor
this Chinese woman comes on TV this one day, a commercial, and she says, "All black people are cursed. This is why your hair is falling out. No, our hair is falling out because you're selling us all in hair products. You're selling us all in hair products. They have coumarin. Look at all your shit. Pantene, all these shampoos that they have, all have coumarin in it. All of it. Coumarin, different names too.
Don't they have a medicine called coumarin?
Because they made a movie called Bad Hair. It's a horror movie. It's a horror movie, and they pretty much put all that information in that movie in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? If nobody's seen that movie, go check out that movie Bad Hair. And it's everything my sister said. Hey, she's right on that. She's right on that. Hell yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I'm telling you, that infuriated me because because they know that they're doing this to the black woman. And then now you gotta buy their wigs and buy their hair, which they did all type of satanic rituals over top of that shit. So that you putting their hair in your head, and it's evil. It you know what I'm saying? A demon all through all it. And you're putting that cursed shit in your head, cursing yourself even more. Then now I don't have any edges. If you stop that and do natural things with your hair, lock it up. I guarantee you, anybody bald head, all your hair will grow back. Stop using their hair products. Stop using their hair products. All your hair will grow back. All your hair will grow back. My hair grew down to my back, but the dude that was trying to freaking kill me, that was from DC, was trying to kill me. All my locks fell out. I mean, lock by lock, they all fell out. All my hair to bald spots, and my hair was down to my waist almost.
Wow.
Hey, Dice, I had locks once upon a time. It was down to my shoulders. Like I had cut it off. I told my mother she should start her lock journey because she's getting older, and she was saying that her hair is thinning. So I was like, you should do locks and put natural ingredients in your hair, and I bet it'll grow back. And it has been growing back. Now hers is like almost down her back. So
that's all you have to do. Leave your hair alone. Put natural stuff in it and leave it alone. Don't put none of their.
I don't call them dreadlocks. Like I just call them locks because if you know the origin of why they call it dreadlocks.
Because they can't get it.
Evil shit. It's evil.
Yeah, because they can't. Their hair can't do that. Your hair.
We were the dreaded ones. We were the dreaded ones. And
exactly.
They dreaded to come in contact with us. That's why they called us that.
Exactly.
Yep.
Hey, what's the best shampoo to use? Well, what's the best shampoo to, huh?
Yeah, try to get you some natural hemp. Something from hemp. Like I use hemp shampoo. Hemp.
Look. Shout out to DIY. Shout out to DIY. DIY, do it yourself, okay?
Yes.
Look
it yourself.
Any natural remedies, and then just there you go. The thing about it is, I make all me and my daughter stuff down to that. What we put in our hair, what we put on our skin, I make that myself.
Me too. Yep.
And YouTube will definitely teach you.
Yeah.
And then you can just get creative from there.
Yeah.
See, I make a mixture of it's mango shea butter, and I whip it together with flaxseed gel. Okay, and then I put my
Do you put a little bit of
tinctures
peppermint in it?
there. Oh no, I don't.
Well,
put
you
peppermint
don't
in it,
even
but
have
you
to buy the flaxseed. All you gotta do is buy the flax seeds and boil that shit and strain it with a stocking, and it turns right to gel. That's your flaxseed gel.
Yep, I make my
Yep.
own flaxseed gel, doing it just
Mhm.
like that, boiling it, sifting it. Yep, I got this little what's it? It's a coffee presser or something where it's got the little pressing thing down, and it's got like these little fine filtration little joints, so it separates the gel. I do it while it's still nice and hot before it cools off, and once it cools, it get all solidified and jelly like and whatnot. Yep. And I whip all that together. I add my fiddle tincture in there. I add my thyme tincture in there, and I just whip it up. And I use tinctures because it helps with preserving it. And then I also use grapefruit seed extract to help preserve it. And then that's it.
Yes.
I use turmeric
tincture
too. What?
Yep.
Yes, that's it. That's all. And
that's all you need. That junk. My hair went from like maybe an inch to down my back in 5 years.
Yes.
5 years. And people are like, how did your hair just grow so fast? Because I don't put y'all shit in it.
Exactly. Period.
This is why. Because what the alien does, that Draco, that alien that invaded our continent, that alien or our globe, period, our 3D dimension, they invaded. The first thing they attack is your hair. Because that's your connection. That's your connection. Look, in every light bulb, what do you see in light bulbs? Coils. Coils is in light bulbs. Coils is on top of the light post to conduct electricity. You need that connection with the sun. That's your connection to the Father, to the Divine Father. That's your connection through your hair. Stop cutting your hair. Stop cutting it.
And some of these people, they like to cut hair every damn where, and I be saying,
smoking. You are smoking. And I'm so
I
glad
like my hair, but I think about
let that hair grow and watch your connection get stronger. Your connection will get stronger and stronger and stronger. What they want you to do is have no hair, no facial hair, no hair on your head, none of that. So they cut your connection off. They call that insanity. Insanity. Because they do not want you to have a connection. Because they don't have a connection. Their hair, they have fur. And it's flat. And it doesn't connect. It doesn't. See, the earth is magnetic and the sun is electrical.
That's right.
That's your positive and your negative charge. They come together as one. The duwa. That's the mother and the father. It's one. It's one.
Come on, girl. Come on now.
The source broke herself. The source, the mother is the source, right? The mother is the source. She broke herself in half, and the son came out of that. But the son doesn't have a mother. Wasn't born. The father doesn't have a mother. It's just the father. It's still the source. It's part of the source. They're one. They're not. There's no separation in those two. The mother and the father are together. Okay, you can't have one without the other. Can't have one without that's the Ankh. Mother, woman, and child is the Ankh.
That's right.
Mother, father, and child. That's the Ankh.
You kind of remind me of Erykah Badu in a way.
It's all of us. It's all of us.
Yeah, that's right.
She kind of reminds me of Erykah Badu in a way, like how she
I love
speaks
Erykah
and stuff like
Badu.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but before she went satanic.
Before
Like we were telling,
she first came out.
Yeah. I used to love her too. But see, they sell out for that money.
Yeah.
They sell out for that money. And then too, this road is the road less traveled. It's a single line road that we're on. So everybody's not going to be willing to go. That's why when I sent you that thing, Dice, what did I say? I said, when the universe gives you glasses to see, there's 3 rules. You can't take them off. You only see what's true and not what they want you to see. and you can't force other people to wear them.
I
Those
see
are
what
the
you're
3
talking about.
rules.
Dice, you told me the other
That's
day
the
when I was telling
hardest.
you
That's the
about.
hardest thing to do, trying to get a motherfucker to put on them glasses.
You
I swear,
can't.
because
You cannot.
I was over there trying to get old dude to do it, and he said you might as well just stop talking to him. It's like a
Oh
brick
no,
wall,
y'all,
dog.
y'all, that just reminded me of that movie. What's that
They
movie
live.
called?
They live. That's
Yes,
what you talking.
yes,
Yeah,
they
They
live.
live.
There you
They
go.
And
live.
that's who they are. They
They live
live.
among us.
Exactly.
They
Yeah.
live. That's exactly who they are. And they don't want to go anywhere. They don't want to go anywhere, but they know their time's up.
It's up. It's
So,
over.
question: do you guys consider yourself a part of this world, or you just live in this world?
We're just in this world. We're
Thank
we're
you.
we're
Thank
spiritual beings
you.
having a human experience. We weren't
Thank
we're
you.
not the creature. We weren't created here. They were. They were created here. They're the newest thing on this planet. We're not really here. We're being
Astro.
what do you call it? Yeah. Basically, our oversoul is doing this, and we're in dreamland. This is dreamland. We're in a dream. Okay? And they hijacked our dream, and now they call it the American dream. It's their American dream. It's our fucking nightmare. We're stuck in this nightmare.
Facts.
And you can't get out of it. You know what I mean? You have to work this thing out. But if you get connected, reconnect yourself. We've been unconnected for a long time. They disconnected us for a long time. So now you have to reconnect. And this is the time to do it because we're at the end. We're at the end of this thing. This 6,000 years is up.
No more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, the nightmare over. The nightmare is over.
For some.
Yeah,
for us, but not for every.
Right, unfortunately. For real.
All right, we got 10 more minutes, and everybody get last thoughts. And
okay, so
get
last thoughts. So just like Brian was saying that it takes a village, it takes a community, and I mentioned this before that we need to do our own thing. So me and Rosie, we're collaborating, and not even just with Rosie on social media, but also in my current timeline, my current reality. I'm doing something with a friend of mine where we're doing this thing called Singing with a Purpose, where we go out and she's going to be making cakes and pies and selling it. And I'm going to be selling my DIY products, and we're going to be passing our business cards. But at the same time, we're going to be singing karaoke. So I say that to say this. If you're passionate about music, pursue it and have a community that supports you. And then whoever hears your music and supports you, they'll support you financially if they really bang with you, if they really rock with you. Like that indie artist Eneko. I really wish she didn't sign a contract to a music company or a record label or whatever, because she was doing great on her own, and I feel like she was on that cusp of having people really, really support her, the people, and she would have still been great. But I mean, it is what it is. But
yeah.
As long as you have that community, and I feel like nowadays, since a lot of us are coming together on the same wavelength, that's a possibility. So stay strong, don't sell out. Your time will come.
Yeah, it is coming. It's coming. It's coming.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's coming. Well, it's here. I don't like saying it's coming.
Gratitude,
it's already here. I mean, so.
That's what I like to say, D. It's already here. This shit's over with.
You know what I mean? It just gotta play. It just gotta play out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, some of these dummies gonna have to wake up and smell the damn coffee. It's just like I've been in my damn hashtags and shit. Been hashtagging this shit for years. Full disclosure now, we do not consent. And hey, they're not listening, cause hey, this dog and pony show done going on too damn long for me. I've been on this shit over since damn 2016.
Right.
Okay, 2012.
It's unfortunate.
Okay.
It's unfortunate that they're going to take a lot of souls with them. You know what I mean? They didn't gather up a whole lot. You know, and that's the most unfortunate thing. And there's really nothing you can do about it right now. But I would suggest you stay the hell away from them. Is what I would, because you will get sick.
That's what I was saying earlier. You gotta stay far away from them, because you know, you be out there with them and shit, and then all of a sudden you fuck around and get the bullet in the noodle, or something really bad will happen to you because, you know, the people you hanging with, you know, they so demonic and they so low vibrational, and it's bringing your vibrational down. So,
Yep.
you know,
Yep.
a lot of people got to understand how
I'm gonna have
they
to
got
keep
to
an eye out for
understand
myself because I got
that
in this poke
how
involved
the
around me.
energy and the frequency work. You know what I mean? But
me and Dice work around a lot of low vibration people.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's crazy, man.
So
It seems like everybody you know is in that job that we work at is low vibration. And
That's why it's so important to keep your
I'm there.
vibration
It's
high.
I'm there for a purpose
To be
because,
that light.
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because it's not everybody's not in there is low vibrational.
Not everyone, but most
you
of
know
them.
what I mean? You gotta have some light somewhere. You know what I mean?
Said most of them though.
So, but you're right. I mean, the two guys I work with in cardboard, but I think both of them they got their vaccine. So
yeah.
So they soulless, and you know, sometimes they seem cool, but like you said, it's like he's stuck in a different world or something, and he's spaced out, or you know, you see him, he's not really, you know, you talk to him, you can't hold a longer conversation with him, you know, and then you do touch on certain things, it's like he get quiet, then all of a sudden he walks away from you. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Oh, they don't want that demon. Don't want to hear no high vibrational stuff. Don't want none of it.
Nothing.
None.
So that's what we go through. That's what we go through. You know.
So you'll just get attacked. You know, you keep messing with them, you will get attacked.
Yeah.
You'll be like, damn, where'd that come from?
Exactly.
You know, it's that
I'm
demon.
telling myself now when I go to work on Tuesday, because I got to work my other job, and when I go to work on Tuesday, the only person I'm probably gonna talk to is you, Dice. Like, truth be told,
remember Mr. B said I'm the only one he talked to, you know.
Yeah, like facts. Like
Mr. B, what, 65? You know?
Yeah, he be talking to me sometimes, and he be telling me, like, you know, the 401 on how everything goes on around that place, and I've been talking to him a lot lately, like you told me to. And you've been giving me some wisdom, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I fuck with it. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah. So anybody else got last thoughts? So I got one before I leave out here. I've been wanting to touch on for a while, but I'll let somebody else go.
No, I'm good.
You
Everybody done. I'm good. This has been a good one. I appreciate everybody being on here. This was high vibrations, kind of love I like to feel. And
same here, brother. Same here.
And I say the ancestors sent this new breed over here to talk to us.
Yeah. Before I started the live. Before I started the
Power,
live.
honor, and glory to the ancestors and the gods. Power, honor, and glory to the ancestors and the gods.
That's right.
And yes.
Before I started the live, I asked the ancestors and my higher self to bless and come on this live. So, and it's been a great live, and I love y'all. You know what I mean? Because
we love you too.
And we got
much love. It's like Big Mama love, baby.
Straight facts.
That's all I can tell you. It's Big Mama love.
It's magnetic. It's magnetic. See, energy is attracted to other energies that are vibrating at the same level. You understand? And so it's all bound to happen.
Love, man. Mac and cheese on Thanksgiving type of love. You feel me?
Yes, I keep telling Bro Star Dice that he made this possible for real.
Yeah, he really did.
Nothing but love for real. Yo, check us out on our new page, Michaela and Rosie. We're doing spiritual mastery. So if you got any unjabbed youth that's trying to work on their shadow work, then you can share the video live
and unblock their chakras. I wrote down all your 7 chakras that you have on this earth. You know, you only go to the crown, because after the crown, you know what I mean, that's up there. So that's past the people that's walking. So I wrote down
I
what
got a
high
green.
vibrating, or if you're stuck in your sacral, or stuck in your solar plex, or stuck in your root, or stuck in your throat, or stuck in your heart. You know what I'm saying? There's different signs that you can recognize. I wrote them all down, so I can definitely give you that, so people would know. Okay, if you're stuck in your
We
throat
have a
chakra,
live
this is what you
tomorrow.
should do. Yeah,
Yeah, we have a live tomorrow, so please come in and share that. We're doing
I can read them off. Then people will know that that's what
And
you
you
need to work on to
can
unblock it,
email.
because you have to unblock your chakras so that that light can come all the way from your root, your sacral and your root, and come all the way up to your crown.
That's funny you
You
say that,
can
because my
email it to
auntie
me.
told me if you drink like room temperature apple juice, that will help, like, you know what I'm saying, them chakras, like,
apple
vocally, you
cider.
know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
And she tell me to drink that all the time, you know what I'm saying? Just warm up some apple juice or apple cider and just drink it, you know what I'm saying, like it's tea. And,
Yeah,
and
that's good
notice
for you.
you'll notice you'll feel a lot better, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But
So
then
I see what you're
too,
saying. I see what you're saying.
once you know what symptoms you have when those whichever chakras blocked, once you know the symptoms, then you know that that's what you need to work on. Say your throat chakra is blocked, then those are people that are shy. They don't want to talk.
Yeah.
They went through some type
Yeah.
of childhood trauma. Like I told you, my master's degree is in
I feel you.
psychiatric nurse practitioner. That's what I went to school for.
Okay.
But I was a registered
I
nurse
had a
for almost
problem
30
on that.
years.
I had a
That's
problem on that for
crazy. That's
years.
crazy. They
So
say that.
I worked
I
on
tell,
that and I broke out of it. So yep.
Yeah.
well, I tell
See, so you
everybody.
unblocked it. You unblocked your throat chakra. This is why you're able to get on and talk
Yeah.
so easily. You unblocked it. So, and that's what people have to do once but they got to recognize that they have a problem first.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Because see, when you're a child, you especially children of the light, you get attacked. There's always one chosen one in each family. There's always one, and that's one that looks like the black sheep that no one really likes, really talks to, or anybody even does anything with. And they always
That's crazy
attack
you say
you.
that.
Always
That's
the
how
one
I
that
They
felt.
get
I'm not
always
attacked.
gonna lie
attack
though.
you,
I'm not
so
even
they
gonna
can
lie. That's
shut
how
your
I felt
chakras
growing up.
down.
That's how I felt
Yeah,
growing
the
up
black
as a
sheep of the
child.
family is the one always getting attacked. Why is that?
Because that's the one that holds the light.
We the
That's the
chosen.
light.
Yes, we
That's the one. That's
chosen.
the light.
Yeah.
And
That's
they
the
attack
family
you in childhood.
redeemer.
They know who you are. Like I told you in the beginning, we take your blood and we put it on a blood card when you're first born. They know who you are. So they know to send these demons through these other ones they go through. They'll break them. You'll see you get the bedwetters. They probably were raped. You know what I'm saying? Then and so they'll go through them because their chakra has been blocked. You know what I'm saying? They block them off from the beginning. That root chakra. That's why they always rape you.
Yep.
So we're
Ron
going through
Hayes
that.
spoke on that. So So
Yeah.
man,
So
it's
we're
been a
going
beautiful
through the chakra points, and we're going through the planetary alignments that correspond with each chakra point and how that plays into your birth chart. So it'll be specific as far as what your traumas are now and what your birth chart wants you to work on, because each birth chart for each individual is different. So for my Mars, which will be my what's that chakra right before your root chakra, right after your root chakra.
All right, y'all. I thank y'all, and make sure drop by if y'all have the chance to drop by Michaela and Rosie's show tomorrow. What time is it?
Right now?
It's
Or
at
tomorrow?
9.
What time is the live tomorrow, Michaela?
It's at 9.
Yeah,
It's
9?
at 9
Okay.
tomorrow.
Oh yeah, please stop by there.
Wait, it's 9 Mississippi time. I don't know what that is. So like it might be 10 for other people.
That'd be 9.
Are you
Central
Eastern time or
Time.
Central Standard Time?
Eastern Standard.
I don't know. Don't let me lie.
We're Central Standard Time, so
yeah.
If y'all Eastern, you'll be an hour. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It'll be
Okay.
it'll
No,
be
I
8
only
for
say
us.
that because my grandmother is she's in Maryland, so my 9 is her 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna be making some clips of this live. I can't put all of it on YouTube because you know YouTube gonna be like, hell no. But
Yellow flag, red flag.
It's gonna be on Rumble and it's gonna be on BitChute, definitely. So if you wanna, go back and check it out on Rumble or BitChute, you can. And I'll share the link in the chat. So man, I love y'all.
Before we go,
y'all
I got one thing to say.
Go ahead.
Just to end the night off. What do you guys think about zodiac signs?
They're real.
Okay.
Very important. Very important.
Because I'm trying to get
your
my
birth
sister
chart.
onto that, but she don't believe in zodiac signs. Like she don't
Come
believe
with your
that.
birth chart tomorrow. Come with your
Zodiac,
birth chart tomorrow. We're gonna talk
it's
it
about
out.
what it's telling what your energy, what type of energy you push out. You know what I mean?
Not even just that. It's important right now to know yourself, and I promise you'll have a lot. It's very insightful to know your birth chart and read through each planetary alignment, what your sun is in, what your moon is in, what your Jupiter is in.
Yeah.
All of your planetary alignments. Because the thing about it is, planetary alignments are aligned with your chakras too. So to know, to know all those things and to know where you're at with that and to know who you are as far as your zodiac is aligned with each planetary system, it'll help you really, really deep dive into unlocking all your chakra points. So come prepared tomorrow. Bring your birth charts.
Yeah. All right. I love y'all. I think
love, much love, fam.
One love, fam. One love.
Good show.
All right, one love, buddy. Holler at me.
Gotcha.